just want to make sure that, as I said, Mbina Fola ate diala mo Jamali and Mbina Fola Fanang. I am not expecting, in fact, idea mo Jamaye. But as I said, Inteba Fola Abenyamen Dal, I'm going to say it as it is. Ni besunga role kono, but what I think we not going to say it as it is. I mean, Tonya ni wonata molba Fola le pongan la duma. Adiata moy abekela wole nyama, ani mandia moy fana abekela wole nyama. You know, na seri modula message o jele when it comes to the security part of the country. You know, Omar Ibejel.
Mbe mo kan kendeke, mbe mo kan kendeke.
You know, I think Ala comment it came a little bit late. Kafoko, Gambia, Senegal need to respect our, sovereignty. Ate, Gani Ibe, like, it have a corner sana bari moto table. By the same modern jaya wale. I corner sang ama moto sot. Because in the first place, need to kind of Kafo Molueko, Senegal has to respect our sovereignty. Te atalone ko banko la security is in the hands of Senegal. So what are you talking about? Because you are sugarcoating things. At Nyanta men follow in the first place, at Labanta, I Nyanta follow men for a mawo for at more Nyanta Labanta men follow at a wallet. Because in the first place, Adela security is in the hands of the Senegalese troops. So how can more Melon ko ila security pe wallebulu? Isafoko, one nothing ila, sovereignty respect like that. It doesn't work like that. Your sovereignty is already in the hands of Senegal. Because Senegal is providing you with security, including your presidential guards. So Serenja Nyantameng address la, wale muko, how to withdraw the ECOMO forces out of the country, let the Gambian security forces handle their own problems. And Nyantanyile address la follow. But you cannot jump the gun and you went to the end. Because he jumped, he went to the end. So, Gambia security situation is a very sad situation. I have been following events and I have been talking to other couple of people in the military bases. I know what is happening out there. Any soldier you talk to this base, Nirumang, they don't hate the Gambia and they don't hate, the present government either. They just don't like the system. Because system I may fail. Because Gambia soldier only you're undermined. As we speak right now, I had, MP in Panala comment jele. Kabringa comment, I make my own investigation and I know what happening out there either. Because number one, Ibe, Master Konkola checkpoint or Gal Yasoronle, the one in Esofana Yasoronle, Idolko, the government don't have enough funds to be, feeding these soldiers. It's a disgrace. In fact, for them to even get the nerves to stand and tell people that the government don't have the funds to feed the soldiers, it's an insult. Adam Abaro Nyanta will check like cookie. He need to check that properly. Because what is happening in the Gambia is sitting on a egg. Ala dorena long sise kilo ni betela, lumen when you come to security. Because number one, people have to go back to history. This time I'm trying to give Adam Abaro, a real intelligence report and a real investigative report. I Nyanta Menkela at his head. Let him understand how to handle this. You have to look at world events, properly. Because number one, Ngaji, even the MP I can't remember MP, but I think it's one of these MPs from Foni. Like he narrated Kaabefo, something, I don't know whether it's Jiba or something, I don't know, but he was saying that there is some kind of a, segregation going on in the Farafenye barracks. The commander, he doesn't like other tribes. Because exactly that's what he said, and he wanted, different minister to investigate that. Okay, now let's take it like this. Let's go back to history here. If we look at the platoon leader, the war between the United States and, Vietnam, Sergeant Michael Dudikoff. If we look at that movie, a segregation on that within the army, it is not the best way to, run a, government. Because what's going to happen is that that thing is, going to bite the Gambians again. That movie can show you that most of the U.S. soldiers who were losing their life, they were not even killed by the enemy. They were killing each other because of the hatred they have towards one another. Let's go back, just simple here. Let's see Rwanda. Rwanda, what happened? What being that genocide in Rwanda? It's because of, this tribal sentiment, ethnic, the ethnic sentiments, nyille nyi problem ona. Ami nyi nakani side, Woku siva Morika Akamunda when he be serious because what's gonna happen is a lumen, soldier killing, like let's say a Jola soldier end up having some issue with demanding a soldier until they fire each other. There's gonna be ethnic cleansing in the Gambia. And these are the things more look about men. When you are to when you are to promote people to lead, they have to be people with integrity. I know the commander of the Farafenye Barat because it's Major Kurubal and Allah adjutant is Yaya Damfa. Munatina Yaya Damfa Bondino State House Amurundi Farafenye. Because Gayle Amutako, he was a spy for UDP. That was the reason why he was moved back to Farafenye. So Niatara Major Kurubali have the nerves Kastan, according to what the MP said. Kafoko ha, if it means Kajola Federal Bebondi, Army Kono, to make sure that the Gambia is secured, he will do it. Then he need to be fired from the army. Because that army doesn't belong to one tribe. In tribal sentiment, they have to, because Kabiri Masana into power, this is what he injected into the army. Morike, let me tell you one thing. I just came back from East Africa. Kenya, Gambia, maybe we don't have too much of tribes that we're talking about. But look at, let's start with, is this what happened in Ethiopia? They just have this war that ended there, just 1 month ago. Because what happened was that when Emperor Haile Selassie was in power, he was overthrown by Mangisi Haile Mariam. Mangisi Haile Mariam so angry because after he come from the Amhara people. I minister Fango Fale, I sari ala officer kono. So ni anata somanda, ni nata somanda dokola, he will come and sit. Aba silang hotel, aba keka on the graveyard of those ministers. Ake sige. This was what he was doing. So when Mangisi Haile Mariam was fired, so when he was overthrown by Mele Zouani, empowered you make inject into the Gambian army. Wallahi, whether it's Adama Barrow or it's not Adama Barrow, this is gonna affect us in the long run. So I was just trying to explain, a scenario what bring the war in Ethiopia. Because it's like it's because of this same tribal thing that bring that war in Ethiopia. That's why the Tigray was fighting against the Oromia, the new prime minister. Could you imagine Ethiopia have 84 languages? Gambia we just have only 7 or 6 or 8 or something. So in tribal sentiment or member carrying army kono, they need to investigate it. Niatara, molu in the soldier role come for, and the molu come for Niatara, this is what is happening in the Farafenye barracks. They no man change. Because I don't understand how a military commander will stand and say, if I am to, get rid of certain tribe, to make sure that this country go further, I will do it. How do you think you can, develop the Gambia without the Jolas? How do you think you're going to develop the Gambia without the Fullers? How do you think you're going to develop the Gambia without the Mandinkos? So in fact, as a military leader, those are not the things you say. In the army, we don't know that. In the army, near you have an army, we don't have one person as a soldier. This is, you're talking about the nation. That's why you have platoons, you have squad, you have battalions. We have all kind of human beings in the army, all kind of tribes in the Gambia. So if a commander of a particular barracks is making this kind of comments, and the soldiers are hearing this, those soldiers are fed up. They are tired. I can tell you this. So it's just like Lunkilin Doron, don't be surprised you see Amokoha, the soldier killing Wuta Kidota, I Molufa. Don't be surprised. Because Niemo push for at a dead end. What's gonna happen? He's gonna turn around. And when he turn around, then it's gonna be a fight. So these are things that the different ministers need to take seriously. But the Kafundi Janka for Molieko, Senegal need to respect our sovereignty. When did Senegal know about our sovereignty? We don't have a sovereignty. Then he be motors and then he be corners and if you battle for a motor, so your security is in the hands of Senegal. So those are the challenges you need to face first. Because as long as your security is in the hands of Senegal, then definitely you don't have a sovereignty. And including your own particular state house, where your president even stay. So different ministers said in Modunja, he have a lot of homework to do. But Akana, on the in parliament and making those comments, and if in those comments there's a contradiction in those comments either. Because there are not in a lot of outlets, I saw an article today, what the different ministers said, and the way the media are narrated to the people is wrong. What did you mean? This was a simple English. So this means very modern jaya and you kumo for but a new munati for. Who knows? Maybe Bakasal even call for her in maybe different minister manana and Kusifa for. Who knows what happened in the interval there? But he need to stand by his word. I meant for I told for, but this is not even the right time to say it because the question at a gentleman for a man will. He has a lot of homework to do within the security forces about our sovereignty. We don't have a sovereignty for now. So what he needs to do is to work on that security reform. Masana kinte nyolu nying hatred men duni mol kono. For sila even soldier or dama, you will see Manika soldiers on one side, Fula soldiers on one side, Manjago soldiers on one side, Dollar soldiers on one side, Ni Womambo army kono. Wallahi billahi, I am telling you, Hanya manka Adama Barola Masakundati. Me Hani Adama Baro Botaje Sam. There will be another big problem, to any leader who come and took over that country. Because, foundation is not a good foundation. So security, this is the major issues that Seri Moluja needs to tackle first. He have to make that Gambia, one army, before he talk about sovereignty. And also sovereignty, he need to get up. Let him tell the government the truth. I mean, Senegal need their soldiers more than we need them. Nigeria need their own troops more than we need them. Ghana need their troops more than we need them because Gambia we are not plugged into any civil war. It was just election stuff and because of Senegal hypocrisy. Well, I think Macky Sall went to the United Nations and to the ECOWAS the countries and demand for a peacekeeping country for the Gambia. For what? Because you have your own evil what you are planning, and Macky Sall even plan is working. It's definitely work because right now we have the mandate to control us, and he's controlling us. That's why there was a time, I don't know if you can see on one of the news articles, I think it was the Standard paper covering equal Senegalese soldiers. We are given right to arrest people in the Gambia. Yeah, Mori. Senegalese soldiers give right to arrest people in the Gambia. Okay? But Gambian soldiers are not given the same right to enter into Senegal and arrest people in Senegal. And you are here talking about Gambian sovereignty. So Seri Molunja is super coated. He is super coated and he shouldn't do that. He's a different minister. I have big respect for him, but this one here, he is wrong. You have other issues on your table. Gambia sovereignty need to be respected. When did we lose our sovereignty? That was not today. So you need to work on that first before you talk about we are losing our sovereignty. Senegal need to respect our sovereignty. Senegal cannot respect your sovereignty because your security of that country, your security of even your own state house is under their belt. So what are you talking about? So I don't know if you have any question about what I just narrated here, but if there is no question from your end, I mean, I can continue and let's talk about, the political, situation or, member Gambia right now, about this mayoral election and council election, I think we can venture into that because especially in Tolaponi, I think we have
Mr. Ba nga nyinin karo suro jande ka dum political la fanala because Lamin Tambas aus Bantabante are more of security concern. Tankola bunda wala fonga yati nanta fonga wuli tanina because niwo compromise ta akafengel. Okay, kanyi minfo kavo ko farafenya la nyi komanda nyi kanyi minfo and then afota nyimu kuleti miyalon ko natare nyimul be fo belo Adam Barrow with immediate effect SAS na dekela do quota because tribalism is very bad in the national army anatra security fonta because security tanko bundato with immediate effect nyada investigation o kale natra atila ke masakunda la lodula ta kaje ko siman kumaya city min kumar wala ko gambe je force. So Mimbi J Walenko, let them make their investigation. If that is the fact, I tell Hajola. That's it. Hello?
Okay.
Good. Well, let them make their investigation. Name info. The defense minister ita ala kiskisro ke kaje ko. Nin tribal sentiments. Nata kurubali bole ki kam farfenye. Let them go and make their finding. Nata name info. That is the fact. Let him go home because this army doesn't belongs to anyone. The Gambian army belongs to the Gambians and it belongs to Gambian. So motina de ka febe tribalism kelajan. This population 1 point something 2 point something population. Nga nyo bunya nga nyo horoma si man fisiasi. So ni ko bo masane ne ni hasidi ya be dundi Gambia armed forces afele bi abe problème o di kam so Adam Barrow nyanta kalu laltal SAS kaje ko o man simon kumaya sidi we are all important as long as Gambia is concerned.
Well, the truth is, Tonya Diamond, there are not even only Major Kurubali, not Colonel Kurubali in Parafenya and his adjutant, whoever it is. But more Jamabe Army, I think it's about time that Adam Abalo retired them. Yankuba Darame need to be retired from the army. Major Mama Cham, he need to be retired. Puro Jown, he need to be retired. You will be Nyanta Bola Gele. This. You will be compromised. So, people ask commander of the army, then if I'm going in the army, at the defense minister. Ask the chief of staff. He should have said on he should have a panel or set up to investigate this allegation. Because Niata Major Kurubali will make these comments. Then he enter file from the army. Then he is not a soldier. He shouldn't lead. Amanya lead in Kel. Because you don't expect to come and Kaabefo if if it means Kajola, soldier will be on the army, I will do it. What? What's going on with this guy? Why should a commander of a military? In fact, he's lucky woman kilo sita ayabu. But the Gambian, they are not violent. Ni any kuma sifa abo bangu dot let's if at all he said this in a different country, they will kill him. They will. But you have if you look at the military command, don't look at the Gambia military command. It's an insult, a big insult. Well, I'm covering at the parliament. I think you have seen what happened in parliament. Hani into the parliament of Pango. Wallahi billahi covering a bakari tomunje na kafa bakari tomunje ata jesiri wotabulo kam. What malo binam fal. Because MP bembora bushumbala I mean pie. But anyway, Johnny, before I went into the when you come to the politics part. But when you come to and it's a very serious allegation. Me alonko Adam Barrow need to pull the bull by the horn on this one. If the different minister doesn't investigate what is happening in Parafenya Barracks, then the Adam Barrow need to pull the bull by the horn. Let them investigate that because ni wanted. Hani Adam Barrow just banko to the problem. Because because these are some security implications. Kana fango Kaabefo, well, we're gonna close some funding for the army. Man, that's a that's that's just say Omar Allah network those are not things that you even those are not things you even say into the media. We are closing our checkpoints because we don't have enough feeding. Can you believe in that?
Yeah, more book for security, book for. You don't even utter some of those words.
No, you don't. Those are not things you read outside. Those are just written in the command. That's why I tell you that. That's why I tell you, Yankuba, that I may need to go. Mama Cham need to go. Because those are not things that, for the public demand. Immediately you say that, you know what you did? You have undermined the security to zero. You're lucky. We don't have enough money to feed our soldiers, so we are closing most of our guard posts. Oh my God. I honest to God, I just don't know who's advising, Barrow on some of these issues. But this, these are wrong. These are not, this, you see in government, there are things you say, like there are things you call need to know basis, and there are things you call need not to know basis. And this part is need not to know basis. This is not for the public. But it's out there. I cannot feed my soldiers, so I have to close some of my checkpoints. You need to be fired. You already compromise with the security of your country. You already compromise with the security of the president himself. Imagine if the soldiers in Bassa hear that, oh, they are closing some of our military posts because we don't have enough food. What do you think? That's what, man, that's what bringing, their morals to the ground. They will not even be active to do their job. This is, this is supposed to be, an internal thing, not even an outside thing. Even if I was the army commander, if I'm gonna close those military, those military checkpoints, I will just make it an internal memo and leave it at that because it's the military, But I mean, they came out that now it's everywhere. Even the MP said it in Parliament. So they need to investigate near Tonya, Parafeni barracks, this kind of tribalism like a within the command in the barracks. And definitely the government need to take a step on this. Not one note. They need to. So I think I have answered that in part of your question.
Yeah, you have answered my question. Connection with the Mali bem fail kanjang. It is not steady. I have a lot of questions. But security fanala bella filanga tenten back before bita politics because the security and the concern tell political be more security because niya mo ibe political kala ibe tanko bundal to Gambia tanko bundal is been compromised. Ne Gambia la fanna bundaje bida di IGP long defense minister lomba njimalo mbande banko la tanko jibe anasi batale woto Adam Barrow mulka advice SAS and others ngamira is high time Adam Barrow from state house bula Adam Barrow from dun sate kono look al gambianul mantra tankari be mol fakane lungo lung amul beke nyaato none of them is working mantra do kola when they don't want to work let them resign because banko la nafulo ke jo wala and mol niyo man tanka every day be mol attack la be mol fala na merol from bukata marse is gambe be tambela at the play we are going to call it a failed state so kanto bunda nial kiji alfa compromise natra fana albe do ko opposition ole let them leave because sometimes the mal for security chief most of them ibe do ko opposition ole bang malo Adam Barrow aka kuma kango may de bang fa bu ka mo doubts me
no enya let me help you one thing let me help you ite nyanta men lonna ku kilim bejere ku kilim ne Gambia security force nyingol yalo Gambia no doesn't believe in resignation because if you work for the government for 20 years you don't even have $100 in your saving account. If you tell jail for 100 years, you will not want to resign. Because the problem is you are not after doing a job, but you are after secure, your eyes only on the money. You should understand one thing. The present, security Gambia is zero. Because Intifanankaje lungolo ye moso murora lungolo nyingi dena no filter jana dini ngole kidnap jana ye mo tarafari jana you know why. For most of the people here moving the back into the system, these people are not even normal in the system because of one way or the other. It's either you were corrupt or whether you failed to do your duty, you were fired. When the system and what they play a very important role here because what they did was that Kabiri in passing especially people like let's say Mama Chamyon, what they did was they went and they give up themselves to the coalition Kaabefo they are there to provide security for them. This is exactly how they came back into the army. They all went back. Kaabefo they are there to give the president, the coalition, security. And when the coalition win, that's how they bring them back into the army. But these were people who were normal in the military. You retired a long time ago. Because you cannot be a soldier. Either you are a soldier and you are leading the army, but you can't even walk by leg. Honey, any katama is 100 meters, you can do it. Because you can follow men konomat. Don't look at the security chief. Everybody you see is as big as a donkey. Gambia wala America kuruka kono ba bulu da wala soldari. Wo manke soldari atide. That's not a military officer.
Yeah,
military officers you need to be agile. Yeah, you need to be agile. You need to be, you need to be fit to do something. But yeah, me want me yaka munta ko follow, me follow men kono mat. Lola ware, mange leka suma worsak, like Mama Tam Kaabefo, mange leka suma worsak. Could you imagine that? A deputy chief of staff, you even have the nav staff or moleko, mange leka suma worsak. Could you believe in that, Oma? I will fire your ass the following day. They fire Lale. Gambia manke mo killing touch. If they know that they cannot lead the army and they cannot make the guy, not even the army alone, I'm talking about the security of the country in general, starting from the army, starting from the police, starting from everywhere. If you know that you are given a responsibility to carry out and you are not fit to carry out a responsibility, Just write the president a letter, tell him, sir, I appreciate the appointment, but I can't do the job. Be honest with the Gambian people. Because that will save us. There are a lot of millions of Gambians now. They are well trained, well educated. They have the field experience to work in the government and help them maintain our security. But if they don't go imano, then what does that mean to the country? You are dragging us from 1 to 0. Because this is what is happening. If Yankuba Darama was a good chief of staff, this nonsense that is happening in Parapeni should have not happened. Should have not. Because I will put my foot on top of my commanders. I will make sure that I know what to do on a daily basis. I will. The one who starting from Basse, Kudam, Lamin Koto, Parapeni, Pakaliba, all the military base, I will make sure that every day I will have a report regarding the military base. What are your activities? What are your training programs? And I will go through them. This doesn't favor the state. I will take it out of your programs. I will. But you never see in Congo. Like every commander, do what you do. In the army, you don't know what you do. It's not like you do what you want. Immediately you have an army that everybody do what you want, then definitely that nation is a sad nation. We have a chain of command, and that need to be respected. But it's not just because you are a battalion commander, you can just come and make any alteration is left a memfola, highly fentapology. Why are you in a uniform then? That that this is the thing that is going on in Farafanya Barat, then definitely if the defense minister is not taking any step, then Adama Barrow need to take a step. Because this is not a good thing. This is not good for it's not good today, it's not gonna be good tomorrow, and it is not gonna be good 10 years to come. And we don't want to be in that kind of a situation. No one there's somebody killing Gambia. Gambia now killing is like, drinking water in the Gambia. Every day somebody is dead. You are not dead because of natural causes. You are dead because of somebody's stupid action. Why? Because you don't respect the law. Why you don't respect the law? Because you have no fear for your security. Because of what? Because your security is undermined. Yano sulu mani ko sulu ya ko nyawonya afoko ay boro nole. Ya jambela wat woni nonsense buka kede. When you man fango you run away. You run away. Was it a soldier role? Police role? Put it, honey, you can't watch man electricity. You are not even proud to tell the people that you are uniform man in the Gambia anymore. You are not, because you don't have a command. There's no command in the security forces. Everybody just waiting for salary. Yeah, just salary, that's what you are after. After that, you don't care what happened. But the tribalism have no place in the security forces. Whether it's the army, whether it's the police, whether it's the prison, tribalism, that should be 0% tolerance. Not even to entertain it. If I was the army commander, I would sign a memo and tell them that anybody caught in the middle of tribal activity, I will dismiss you from the army. You have to put decorum on the soldiers, man. You have to put, decorum on your command. But if you are scared, even fire, then how you think that's the way to run a government? Is that the way to run a military? Then why do you have the Gambia Armed Forces Act? What's the reason? So Adama Barrow need to sit back. He need to retire all these so-called generals. He need to retire them. They are not doing the job. They just have titles, but they are not doing it. So he need to make the heat. He need to make some changes in this military, man. He need to. Because okay, he can be secure. That's fine.
Connection. Yeah, I think they are trying to hack my network. The network is not going better nowadays with my phone. I can't just understand. It's connected. Hello, can you get me? Ikam mo that.
Yenge moyle nak.
Ikana network o busi mbulle ngamira pura ni official ni QCell long ikana network o busi le say but hani ya busi o man nam ma sata ikam moyle ebe moyle
inke moyle
yo say yes say nga fule ngata hana tare la network o ya busi le no o matin nam mafo hani ibatala ya samba bar mba folal isa continue mbela moy kan.
Yeah, but as I was saying, Secur-ity, I think I have advised the president, and all he need to do, he need to look back, man. Some of the generals, he need to retire them. He need to retire some of the generals because they are not doing nothing. The man because remember Kerry right now, near that it was a very, near that it was a proper command. Amanya Tarla in the Gambia armed forces. He should not. But then the command is weak because you cannot run a, army, through division and rule. You cannot. If you divide and rule, man, that's going to be a failed state. As I said, tribalism in the military, it should be 0% tolerant. In fact, it shouldn't be entertained. It should not be entertained at all. Because these are men in uniform and these are men with weapons. So more men are going to the uniform or dial, Yakido dial. So if you want to inject this kind of environment, then it is what you are trying to, create. Are you trying to create a tribal war?
Lañu network all day.
Omar, income well.
Yes.
Da
wala network o mte jahaltal.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now loud and clear.
Yeah. So I think that, when it comes to the security, these are the things that the president need to put in place, man. He need to put these things in place.
Thank you very much.
To make sure that this tribal sentiments war is zero.
Good. Say ngamira say that Mr. Ba, since I trying about security issue because the network is not giving us time and you have a lot of things to narrate. Network o mantara sembo di kamol natara numbe satellite la is going to be very better. But ila nyi QCell ila nyi AfriCell ibuka understand which is which ibuka jumat. They are taking our network but abe satellite we are going to say it as it is. Say ngataning political la fanala.
Yeah, political. Well, I was following things even though I was at the mercy of the internet, but still I was following, daily activities regarding political in Gambia, starting from all the political parties, as I said, I am following things. Until we are, we are here for the truth, we stand for the truth. We don't care what political party you coming through. It doesn't matter. When it comes to the Gambia, we will say, okay. When you come to this election things here, election in Gambia, there are a lot of people who are looking for, government positions or election position. They are coming with all this narrative. They will be, they'll do a better job and adunta jana better jana. But how can you do a better job if you yourself, you are not better? Because in the political circle, these people are all not better. Let's start with, especially I'm from West Coast. Because West Coast had a nomination, I see what happened, and I see the petition that the APRC, non-alliance, a petition on Menke about, especially into Sintet. I see what is going on out there. But this is a problem. Me alonko ni problem what happened to le Kabiri Jawara Wato. Yaya Jame came and he inherited the same problem. Adama Barrow is here, he also inherited the same problem. Because our problem here is that our Gambia immigration laws are totally compromised. Because this is what happened. There are a lot of people me alonko they obtain citizenship in the Gambia. We are having proper immigration laws and the laws were enforced. They should have not obtained because Banco, they have a way how to obtain their papers. Hari America Jang, we are from Gambia. But even if you became a US citizen here, usually Hani passport or Korofana, they will say you are a US citizen, but a national of the Gambia. It's written there. It's in your passport. Nationality, Gambia. Citizenship, United States. And they will tell you that if you violate the laws of this country, they will take your citizenship away from you and deport you back to your country. Simple and clear. if you look at, like chapter 3, section 9 of the Gambian constitution, more Jama, because that is exactly the problem that is happening in the center right now, because they're talking about Penda, that Penda Manyana Lola as MPP candidate. Okay. Inte boda Sintelle, Intenga Pendalone, I know the family very well. It's not like I'm a stranger to them. Mandali Penda Fangola as an individual, but Tonya Bedamero ni Tonya Natanga Fok. I don't care how somebody look at me, and I don't care how somebody feel about me, but I'm gonna say the truth, and this is a thing I am privy to. I was born in it, I was raised in it. Because Pendanyolo, they moved from Faraba, they came to Sintet. But if at all you are very familiar with the border in that area, especially that Mangana area, usually it will be kana Karangola Fonyile. So what is happening in our that region, Kabirin Jawra Wato, ni nada Karangola Fonyile, like ila guide, even here in Damento, well like Samba Alcaloya, Alcalo will give you attestation later, Kafoko, you are born in the way, you paper entire Samba at the Sefoya stamp. Ye paper ya samba at the medical and health in Gambia ye birth certificate. So don't find BJ, don't find medical and health because you know somebody there, he can qualify them, they'll prepare a birth certificate, yeah, deal. And you go obtain a passport, you go obtain an ID. So if you have all these things, how can you say that the person is not a citizen? Well, this is the problem here, right here. But Haniwo Fango, I can tell you, Article 2 and Chapter 3, Section 1 and 2 of the Gambia Constitution, and you'll be disqualified because they didn't go through the right procedure. But these laws are not enforced. They are not. And it's not only the Fonyi region. There are a lot of border, other border villages. That's the way people obtain their citizenship in the Gambia. Because the border customers, you're not Karangola Sintet, or you're not Karangola Esau, or you're not Karangola Amdalai, even here in Diamento, as a Samba Alcaloya, Alcaloya Kaito Dilela, say for a Kaito stamp, ye will Kaito Samba, a birth certificate on Nini, ye passport on Nini, ID Nini. See, like if you have a birth certificate, you have a passport, you have an ID. You might have a monkey bank in the bank with because the laws were not followed. So, I know the petition is a main file, but I don't think whether, that petition is going to go anywhere because the question is, though, all these people we are talking about here, they already obtained their Gambian papers. Even though they are not obtained under the right section of the laws, but either way, they have Gambian papers. So this is a broken immigration Gambia, and still now is there. The other time was worse. Yaya Jammeh came to power. It was still happening. Adama Barrow is there, and it's still happening. Because Wotumo Alcalo, the world, they don't know what are the implications of documents. You get your citizenship. This is how people are giving their citizenship, but they are not following according to what our constitution says. So while in a formula war petition against Penda, I'm not sure. I don't know what is the outcome, but I did.
Okay. Hello. Ekadami nyininga for email and petition on IEC. The IEC allow her to be qualified to be an to go for NPP candidate because IEC returning officer member Brikama Tundo to wolko near birth certificate to kabere ya samonika birth certificate on you fena ID card fena. So all those documents I are be fena so it can qualify to purkaron. This is the situation here.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, as I said, I mean, they don't have a choice on that because, problem is from the, because our laws, when you come to the immigration law, those are not respected. Mm-hmm. They are not. Mm-hmm. As I said, some of these people, they should go through under, Article 2, Chapter 3 of the Constitution to get their papers. But they didn't go through those things. As I said, they just started from the Alcalo. Alcalo will give you a paper, some medical and health, they give you a birth certificate. And you take the birth certificate, you apply for a passport, you get an ID. Mm-hmm. This is what is happening. Mm-hmm. So, near that I see recommend. Well, I guess they don't have a choice because Penda was able to provide at least the, like the documents they needed. But Tonya Bedamento, they came from Faraba, they moved to Sindet. And Ginani, Casamas. He's, Alakema presently Abe Italy. Like the husband is this, back with boys to Italy. Can eat. So, but if you are able to provide a birth certificate and a passport, then you are definitely a citizen of the, of the country. But the question here is now, is the illegal. So I see kind of stop him from running. Stop her from running.
Yes, mbejele network, but I'm still listening.
So and among the Sintela area, Damari. So it's happening every other part of the country. In other Canada, you are going to school in the Gambia. They give you papers in the Gambia. Definitely, if you are able to provide those documents, then definitely the ICC is not there to they will not even waste their time to investigate your background. They don't do that. All they are after is to see your birth certificate and your passport and that's it, and your school certificates. You are in. It doesn't matter how many uluta murtan. They don't care. So, womu immigration la doc wallet. So definitely if Penda is able to provide these documents, then definitely, IEC cannot stop him from running. Stop her from running. They can't. Because he already provided the documents they're asking. The question now, though, is the legality of the documents, how he obtained them.
Exactly.
But that's not the IC Melum Binaka investigate. So new apology, we can get into things like, let's say, West Coast, because we see that Amarugite is now Malam for Ako Akara, he's running on the independent candidate. Well, Inkoko Baro Masakunda have a real problem. Because Amar Gitela interview Lamoele at the Kerfat. Ako covering Ako Akata Lola independent, the Masakunda reach out to him. A lot of people reach out to him, Kake, director of GRTS. Ako Dol Kafai will give you ambassador position. Ako Dolia approach le Kafai ko Molbe Kala minister leti. My friend, how can you massage the ego of a lunatic like Ahmad Muhammad Git? Because Nilul Be ya Jamel Hakole Nilul Be ma. Because Ahmad Gite ya Jamelate be a keramenti. And this was the same Ahmad Gite who came on another on the west here. Ako at a current tale. Everything you see, Ahmad Gite, I am educated. I'm more educated than you. I'm more educated than him. I'm more educated than that. But you can be educated, but you don't have the wisdom. I'm a wisdom sort of, because the guy is tribalist. He's a wolf in the sheep clothing. And President Barrow is making a big mistake because this guy is playing with the the minds of these people. If he have the NAFS Kanaka law on national platform, the government tried to reach out to me, to offer me the director of GRTS. But is this the way how to run a government? Because of somebody is grown to, I have to give him a place to work. As I said, what Barrow failed to understand, they can turn around and do the same thing to him. Because this were the same people me alonko, Kabi Narajando, Yame educate, they turn out, they hate the man. They didn't hate him because of any other reason. They hate him because of he was a Jola. And we will say it as it is. Because of a Jola tribal economy. And not including only Amargite alone. This including people like Fadu Kamaranyol. But they turn out against the man, they call themselves strugglers. They are not strugglers. These people were hustlers. Because you are a son of the system. So if you are a son of the system, how can you come and say you are against the same system? It is not the whole system. Because they have tried everything for me. Honey, that Tufa Jallo, Tufa, today I will touch on that because Ngala testimony you really.
That's going to be very good. That's going to be very good.
It was people like it was people like Amadou Gite, people like Fadu Kamanyole who didn't go back. Nakalo on national media at the TRC, Abe Kumbola with those crocodile tears, and do Alonko Akamempo, Alani Ale, and Akamempo among the Tonad. We know what a VIP protection means. Look at the State House, Akamempo Yareb Diamond. Let me tell you one thing, the presidential palace. Because the president bedroom, Atakela Diamond, the president Kela Diamond, who maybe still near falling. But when I was there, this bedroom is facing the ocean. If you go far west side of the building, that's where you have the second lady. Because when Jawar was there, that's where the second lady was. And when Yajame came, it was the same system. Second lady is on the far left. And far east of the building, that's where you have the first lady. In the middle there, that's where you have the, living room. Usually, Odil Katara Jele Sutu and Odil Katara Duma. So, Tufa, Ataka Memfono, Yasamba Jele, Hani Nyamato, Hani Mome Alonko, you are stupid if you know the security setup of a president. Yaloneko, Tufa will not get even the means to get to that building. They will not. But they use her. They use her trying to tarnish, Jammeh's image. Well, it will be halaki and killing. Look at Tufa. The last time I see Tufa, wallahi, she was kissing a dog. Ulo, akawala kiss Ulo. And do my friend follow. Because the question is, you come on national TV with your crocodile tears, the president did it to me. Where? How? Not in the State House. In the State House, long. We don't have room for those kind of nonsense in the State. So he knows she knows she was lying against the president. She knows that. Because she was used by Amadou Gite and Fadu Kamaranyol just to make sure that she get asylum. Or, because some of them are, feminists. Gambian society is so compromise, like a Wulia for Akamunte Feko Jimemo. You can see the face language. And the body language, what he's saying, and the body language, she was mentored to say the things she was saying. She was mentored. You can see it. Anybody who is study intelligence, when you look at that lady talking, and you look at the body language, it's something that she was trained to say. But there is no room for that kind of nonsense in that place, Morike. We work there, we know the setup there. It's not possible. In fact, as a matter of fact, President Ofango is very rare for Adama Taranyo at Adama. But even in the household, like we the oldest, oldest all Kataraduma, everybody knows what goes around there. So you think a president is that foolish? Tunkuro nati ala berumo kono, ala muso beje, ala odisol beje, ala gasol beje, and mama okalamuta. Come on now. These were all just nonsense to tarnish President Jammeh's image. But even more thing ala menti, ala me ala mamenti yes o tinya no leba. So this is what they were doing. So Amadou Gite I will advise President Barrow, my friend, pull the bull by the horn. Amadou Gite need to be fired from the NPP. Because what is happening right now, Amadou Gite is trying to kill two birds with a single stone. This is what he is doing. He's going on independence, but he is still an MPP member. You know what he's trying to do? He's trying to show the NPP support that, hey, I am still part of you, but I'm going on independent. So cartel me alonko NPP nyante fango sotola. They're gonna go to Gite if they don't eliminate him from the party. Because you cannot be an independent and you still want to be an NPP member. What kind of nonsense is that? This, this can tell you that Amadou Gite have no integrity. Because if I was Amadou Gite, I would resign by myself. Immediately after the election and into Benga what happened there, that Chingom election, that Chingom Hollywood election, I will resign from the party. then I will go independent solo. But I'm going independent, but I am still, MPP. But then you still turn around, kana, itele sida ka Fatumata Barbaro Neng on national TV, ka foko ate, like he wanna fight the lady either, spiritually, physically, mentally, about telling the Jamfo Yomal Kiab. Fatumata Barbaro is Barrow's wife. So how the hell, how do Amadou Gide think Barrow as the head of the NPP will still take him, to empower him, to be somebody in that country? Because when this is just like, when you want to rattle with a snake. If you rattle with a snake, it's the same snake that's going to turn around and bite you. Amadou Gide is a snake in NPP. And this is the truth. So NPP should get the balls to fire this guy from their party. Because otherwise they're going to lose the election either. Because Gide is playing double standard towards NPP. You come and ask Kaabefo Kaacha, they came and they offer me job, How can you run a government like that? Because of somebody's grown to, you but I think Barrow himself have seen these things. Let's talk about even Fatou Camara. Let's say Alanim program for, Heroes Award. My friend, tell me what is Heroes Award? What is this? Heroes Award. Who is a hero in the Gambia? Who? Because hero, then even more hero is somebody who did something that that benefit the nation, that benefit the Gambian people. But all these people, you can make hero award. These are just feminists and fanatics. That's all. More me along there, I just call them so-called human rights activists. But they use the human rights activists as a weapon. But they know that they're affiliated with other political parties.
Exactly.
These heroes welcome is just individual interest, just individual interest. At the Fatou Camara, the same Fatou Camara. All four heroes welcome. For Atelemang, the first lady of Sierra Leone invited, we can invite our own first lady. Well, in Gambiano, they value other people than their own people. They don't value themselves. Another than the Akataran National TV, I have a first lady in Nena. I Gambia comedian or Bernard. I go Jigan or Bernard. They are all going against the Gambian first lady. So other American people will just forget that easily like that. All our heroes welcome be just based on individual thing. He's the only one benefiting from it. It's not part of nation building. What nation does award? Because you can give somebody award because of maybe he doesn't like the Jola, or because he doesn't like the present government, or because of if I invite people to come and buy my tickets and I put my money in my pocket, because this is what is happening. How economics people like Fatou Camara are doing. But Molu Manina de and Fatumata Baro Manina de Akana Mira Warnina Talet Fatumata Baro Pir Famode. Amira Jan Kabri Akasi Aka Fatumata Baro and Kaabefo Wolman Karang Amanyan, he's not even fit that that idiot of a first lady in Sierra Leone, may along Arefano, Menjumalama Walla background long. And she was in no. All compromise people. So what I think the Gambian, they need to open their eyes and they put the right people in the right place, because the election is very important. If you voted for the wrong candidates, you are putting people again, under the same scenario again. People will be sitting and, more valuable or baking like alone. Because integrity is very important. You can be educated, but if you don't have wisdom, you shouldn't rule.
Exactly.
So you will be they are all, held by the system. Yeah, you'll be product. They turn around, they buy demand. And they will turn around. In fact, they started biting Barrow, then the Barrow Kabila president because they feel that the Barrow is not fit to even to rule. That gives the guy from I go Barrow Mankara. I will say that I go ha. Mandingo may kodo soto. Wokata full le futu, akata sido le futu. But I book a mandingo foot. So you think you're gonna elect those kind of people, to lead a country, we have all kind of different nationalities in that particular country. Yeah, he will be there, to make things look good. But at the end of the day, near elect, then that's the time you're gonna see his true. Very important. Hello.
Mr. Bambe mo kanan sign network ko be balanding. Yeah.
Network on is shaking. Is shaking. So so these are the kind of problems Gambians are facing. And again, I wanna come into a little bit about, because the Senegalese people are trying to play with our constitution, because they are trying to play with our laws. Because I don't know, one of the businessmen who was even given a contract on this OIC project, he went and he sued, I think it's Aisa Fati, that Fati Kunda that Fati family.
Yeah. Abdullah Mbai, I think it's Abdullah Njai. Cham, Abdullah Cham.
I think it's Chamos.
Yes, something. Abdullah Cham, a prominent Senegalese businessman.
I will advise the judge on this particular case. No, why intelligent? Because number one, in the first place, why should even the Gambian Constitution, why the Gambian Supreme Court will even entertain this kind of a nonsense? Because this is nonsense. Aisa Fati, Atela Long Aisa Fati meet Niame. I could not spend equal 244 million. But why are you spending the money? Because you don't have wisdom. Because as a Fatima for say, you are giving him the money. Sure, you are giving her the money because you are benefiting from her body. Gambia Musolto. Whether you want them or you hate them. Even in history, Gambia Musol, they are not using their body for income. They don't prostitute. What is in history? But it's because of this kind of Senegalese people, Allah give them that privilege. Ye kodo soro demanding. Ida ga wo kodo ta kata, like fuarelu makoi, kata lopitano law, imagine 244 million. Ya mena wo ye call, we call and they sing, Casamas. There are a lot of villages in Casamas, they don't have water. But you spend 244 million on a woman, me alongo imafu. What food you buy firstly?
No.
I'm not going to buy for see, because I saw, and down the road here, I spend along a man DI, and you don't want to marry the man. He had the right to go into the footway. She had the right. So you are spending your money because you are also benefiting from her body. And these are the kind of things that in the society we need to have a decorum on our society, because anything I do with Hani Gambia, Niketa Muso, Tifango Muso, Hani Nata Doku, in particular organization or a company. There are only two things. If you are willing to sleep with the boss, they give you the job. If you are not willing to sleep with the boss, you won't get the job. That is not a fair society. Gambia Musoro Hani Kong is your business. But into Bengal and history, Gambia Musoro, they are not very good use their body for source of income. They don't do that. Gambia Musoro Buka okay. But it's because of this kind of, this kind of stupid idiot like this business guy, this charm guy, Gambia Musoro, like they turn them into, punching bags. But ticket or Sunday, be Sambala Dubai, be Sambala France, or Yamere ticket or Sana for Kansas. No, I will buy the ticket in somebody in a fair. I'm swearing but Buffalo Abenyam, I need them to that. This is the only reason why you do it. You buy them a ticket, I will take you overseas because I wanna, use you as a point back. But that money you spend, you have average Senegalese Melanco Hanijo Ita Sotola. The Gambian Supreme Court, I don't know who is the judge responsible of this case. You need to throw this case out of the window because this case is not even a case. Because he know what he was doing. Jumala Fayako, in Famoraba, another Gambia, OIC project of Manta Hanisai. How can you give, this kind of a caliber of a businessman, a business, even to build a hotel for a certain organization? Because the man is already compromised. He's not serious. Well, I know OIC in Manta Hanidula because these are the kind of people giving this kind of content. Our own fellow Gambians, why they give it to that Senegalese guy? He came there, he made the money, and he spent the money on our women. Congratulations, Aisa Fati. Thank you very much for the job well done. In fact, in Jantala, you know, in Afota, you know, Ajantala Kuntu Family Kuntulano. Because it's evil. You know, you call yourself a Muslim, you call yourself Peter, you pray. But you are spending your money just to lure a woman into a relationship. You are spending your money just to, you know, sleep with a woman. And you call yourself a Muslim. And there's afraid people in the Gambia, they need the money. And this Nikedi work 244 million, I want to spend as a. You know, Italian work, I call it the sing, you know, Casa Mascon. I school the Casa Mascon. So this is home economics, my brother. You come to Gambia, they give you a contract to build a hotel, they are paying you money. You are using the money paying on a woman. Congratulations. I will congratulate Isa for job well done. Mama nyanda fundile nyanga Isa fati bilem ka fogo, you know, she's a gold digger. Gold digger, she's a prostitute. Hey, muso damata ke no la prostitute. You know, kewale ka muso ke prostitute. And what mtwanyat. And this is the kind of mentality African men have in general. You use your wealth and you use that wealth against, you know, people will. Because muso me alongo amang konto ngosot. Inata e konto ngosangai. Ama sima ngosot. Inata e sima ngosangai. Ama ndaso ngosot. Ai daso ye daso dia. Nika ko ala fengol bondi ay lalaro. Abe lalale. So who is a prostitute? Muso ye mangi prostitute. Ide kewole prostitute. Wala rinda kewole de, you know, Gambia Africa kewole in general, they need to have that decorum. Ni ala yeso. Use your money in a very civilized way. But don't use the money to pollute our society. This Senegalese guy, if you don't mind Amanke Aisa Damaki, maybe he's doing this to other ladies. So Aisa, in case, I hope the government will listen to us. Let them put their mouth on this. Let the judge throw this case out of the window. This case is not valid. This case is a, you know, like it's a case me alonko. You know, if a new Senegalese family, you know, charge like for you know, running a prostitution gang, because you know that's what he is. The man is not a good man. How do you contract with OIC, you know, Yanta contract with Bushilala? Because the man doesn't have integrity. You use, you know, you are giving a wealth. But that wealth is the same wealth you are using to, you know, spoil our society, because this is spoiling our society. Or do you think it's only as a party who is a victim of this kind of situation? No. There are a lot of women in Gambia, even they are victim of this. Hani ibe footballer famode. Hani ibe footballer. Need any quality or benta. Aka foye ko man faale man yange say because sa jeker lu buga ci yow man tam lola buga ci yow. What the hell? What kind of society is that? You know? Musu futuri wo fango, they will loot you into this kind of a situation because of money. Morike. We are all living witness to this. So this is whole nonsense. You know, ning casing in Yanta file like general. If you ask me, I will tell congratulations to Isa. In fact, Isa did a good homework because number one, Senegalese only yajo kodola and they spend the money in our own country. Thank you. Thank you. Wallahi, thank you. You know, so men should learn a lesson from this. Let them stop using your money to loot our sisters, our mothers, our wives into this kind of a lifestyle because of poverty. Well, and poverty is a crime.
Mr. Ba?
Wallahi, I have seen. Huh?
You know, but she is very happy today. I can message me, you know, because she is very good. Janaba Bejanne, you know, because of you are supporting her side as a woman. So she see herself coming for it is good. Bearing Iba Fasa can, you know.
But I'm telling you, I live in that society before Morigi. I know. Muso Benala Fangwa application of Dundi. I'm qualified, but because of Allah, you are even don't go deal work. If they make qualified, they won't give it to you. Because you know what? You have a big butt and they are trying to make good use of your butt and they give you the job. Whatever Gambia. Well, I don't know, only Gambia. I have traveled everywhere around Africa. I have seen this kind of situation. Wallahi, you will see somebody, he graduated from university. And application or tender with all his documents. But because of Allah, you are what I tell you, and that is a bad society. You are also a chaga. You know chaga gari. Because jigen kese du muna nekk caga. It's because of these people like this idiot, this Senegalese guy, this kind of business people, man, go alliance or kodola. Wale kanaka kodo use, they're putting our sisters in this kind of a situation. Because of what? Poverty. They don't have nothing to eat if I give him money still open that left for me. But I will say it as it is. And all them point out. You know what I mean? This is exactly what they do in our society. So they have corrupted our society. They have corrupted our women. I can tell you, even in America, the internet diamond hotel, Gambia must all be divorced. They all divorced. You just give you a marriage 2 weeks. You know why? Because of kari koteng. You don't even have evidence. But not sent you here. And it's because of this kind of Senegalese men what they can all do in this kind of a situation. Because they are bad people. There are some people in society, they don't even deserve to live in society. Wallahi, they don't. They don't, because they are pushing to our. We are Masakunda, Nyana Pango Kanyin case entertain. They should entertain this case. But there was nobody who put sugar in that Mr. Tam mouth. Account. And then the didn't work. And according to what I read, that the police of Fango. Case me along, from among after before court, and you go and seize those cars. For what? For us, I force the poor I motor sam. As I force it's because of he wanted to use Aisha's body. That's why he bought the car. So I motor the Aisha. Aisha let him.
Mr. Ba. Yamera state farmer interested in the hearing of this case. Yamera itala mina roto anila analysis about this issue. Yamera, state farmer interested, about this case because near GB.
No, so they are involved because this different. That's why I mentioned to you. This guy was given a contract by the OIC to build a hotel in the Gambia. He's the same idiot. But imagine how hotel of Mampare. Because this guy was busy buying an air ticket for Aisha, Kasamba Dubai, Kasamba France, and probably he's doing this to other women too. And Nima actually Fango, had Senegal Fango, maybe I have a futurine, maybe Alamuso Fango Manilo. And these are the people making Garambuka Balu do for, 100 meter Garambuko, can you Nafu Baldu? Yemengo Menjamin, Inshallah. Yemengo Menjake from Bamboo, Aka from Bamboo back Islam Yokono. Mokurumba. Intengamenje, Moluka Menka, they use this, they use the religion as a weapon. Hey, anything me along Prophet Muhammad Buka Keno, Niake, you are wasting your time. You are. Because, Amatara Kurano Kono. Nil Beman telling, you don't call these people Muslims. Well, I didn't like it a morgue. Into Bemala Membeje, Barija Mometara Bukamuru, but Jebe Dula lady. Yea, Wallahi Jebe Dula. Because Mojamaka putting down to using the Islam as a weapon, especially Senegalese men in general. They know Idiamura Mumay, Barke Sering Bambalem, Barke Sering Abula Silemu, Barke Kilemu, Inshallah. But behind their, sleeves, is dirty, my brother, is dirty. So state have we give him a contract in the first place. When I say Manta, you contract with the Tafla. When I Manta contract with the other real estate Gambian citizens in Gambia. Why are they giving it to the Senegalese guy? Because number one, he is within this. He's with the system. Of course, that time is with the system.
Mr. Ba. Mr. Ba. The topic and the narratives are going very interesting. Ebe fanal mi makang politiko la karola security la karola fanalo milialo ko alhamdulillah rabbil alamin ya kono nyim falndil andumba moy kan nekata politiko la karola barembe sunkaro le kono we are running out of time abe diala num fa ngebula ye jam fa barembe sunkaro nyim kono sio meta dulal meta an ka sunte nyim bandi andu moto tanin na ko kolya bayring abe jamin teng at this moment nim bota jam folo malla fi ka suku e bajala 6 nim bota jam den isa dum moto kono easily moto e momo samba ya momo bota dawda moto ya samba easy bari bajala fanan nientol so nyin dulala jang e bajala be beti ala fanan sajen sa bojuna moto fanan sa momo
that's fine, my brother. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. In fact, I already covered most of the topics Nyantamen cover because this were some of the concerns I have. So yeah, if you have any other person you want to put in the panel, hey, go ahead. Me, I'm good. Me, I have already said what I have to say, and and I have said it. I am not looking at nobody's eye on this, and I'm not looking at nobody's ego on this. I just say it as it is. Allah baraka bag.
Baraka bag, Mr. Pateba. Baraka bag.
Thank you, Mama.
Thank you so much. Okay. Wala keta pate bati miyalon ko lamin tambas osbanta ba kachani Kaabefo bi atelenata said as it is afo abe nyama ba fala wala nyama abe lari nyame aba fala wala nyama wala tundol fana bulo ko non tol fana abe nyame ba fala wala nyama ni man la fi abe nyame nga fo a nyama woto kanake bar niya ke ba fala niya ma ba fala ni ma man ta fala woton tol la jang antol musan sandi bolo mal ni ma mambuke ma ba niye ma be malal said as it is abe nyame ba fala wala nyama wala keda pate bat aliyamu ila ay minfo sako musol la karola keda kuti miyalan ko alhamdulillah rabbil alamin comme they are to exploit our Gambian girls woto ngamira na Gambia musol be hakilo tula bakel ko ditul ka sembo min jay kan pour que la life be tinya ngamira jene ba sobi janne ngamira nyato analysis demanding ay pate bala ko mo mwele ngala fanan ba hakilo tula wo fannato le kulo miyalon ko kabirin pate bo ko mo fukan happy tale is going to be an advice for you yo nobody je nim pa bo janne bitala last time the last Sunday nim pa bo janne nata pa bo janata le kada moti miyalon ko general sol bajila nickname ala to kurung atana fo molie yankuba bajila to kurung atala fo molie pa bo jang atulia atul karamde yatale tumi kada la ko president jamme coup d'etat nyimbanko kanjang ay fannado bi abe muruna ko degal ayna ay ku jama kono fanundi woto pa deni sela microphone ta studio kono ye programme ñu continue.
Assalamu alaikum abaraka bake boy ku jabi assalamu alaikum alhamdulillah rabbil alamin bismillahir rahmanir rahim alhamdulillah rabbil alamin alhamdulillah rabbil alamin alhamdulillah rabbil alamin nga Gambian call be konto ntelem pabo jan telem rutan studio kono today bi koteke pour nga danu nyam damen tonu sa tenten bi because last time dantan dulalet so lafta o dulalet tenten bare dan nimbe o dulalet tenten boy ku jabi lafta yang ya hako boy nga murdo manding nga felle bulanu koma do manding dan be futala enela arrest and detention not because that day man chant dinya so bi be min kala wolem bi ngedan le be yam fulanya be yam fulanya ninga kol be ke foka pare senyi nika okay sanye be murla koma do manding prior to my detention wolem dan ibe mutala kan samba kan detain enaye kawo tumiro Kenya kabiya je me botanan ikutere sorry America United Nations General Assembly angale ka fay onga ntarano airport le dandi wo fanan monan nan tara airport wala na keba ma do bojan kunna barindi wala mi ka fay en sa baji na teriata le na keba le na teriata nkarano because post season ani atabinu do kola damen MSA that is Maintenance Service Agency ya jimala gara sole mo temo atabinu do kola ji so it because of arama ku jabi wala ngake nga en sa baji lo mo temo because nteri ma dolem e ka faye Suleiman Koli wala tarano piski bin misono la so nka cinyo sanga enu through Pabojang of KGI so nkara pa yala nga ko do diala then palen connecting Adama that Adama was the vehicle control aleka ya jimala o trocal control they are orange trucks aka wala control so Adama ku jabi wala introduce ni insala bar nga insala ne bar ma ñu dal so it's like Adama la nga ke ngalong so after ning insa fana nata akonyo ko ite fama mu bari lati no tol be mo kilimol so esa bajile mutano wo time ya samba police station Banjul police station so ntara ka jube at the Banjul police station he was detained there akondo ate min fonye esa because nyin Kaabefo radio comme slogan dole bijan wala nyanta fola ya fo e nyame so we are going to say it as it is or we are going to say it as you were told akonya ko jena baji wala ya muta detain Banjul police station to wo time esa wala fonte esa te han la ka fo ko ama wo fonte kabin tara ka jube esa baji wala fo ko wala fo fonye akonyo jena baji la muta ka detain because abe kuriya dola garaso kono ate mi long so walatina anu ay call start nyamen a konto esa min fonte alafta te bond laje ay siaka jemme keje wo siaka jemme lefsin yaram bamba soja do e ka fay awat tamba abota sintelle na kuroke do le morlamin bojang from paymo e ka fay ja wala ne na fututa wala ne na futulu ye ding isi killing of la sotole after futu banta so that siaka jemme no sorry not siaka jemme I think siaka jemme na nimanyina wala awatamba would fulu maybe benyina no tola but wala awatamba futu after manum fudila futu be onne o amantara on right now so esa ko nyoko abe minyin kurukuru kan nin aya bonde abe siaka lekalaje so ngai ko okay ngai ko no problem ngai ko bro on tenga mbalo na be mile kala ko nyobara jena baji sembo so libe ya fodi be ya jeme jeno la ngai ko no bar tenga lo be mun kala ngole fay then I left the Banjul police station nata NIA waya tara passé ku tamba ani sisa watambe diterinji ibe detention laje ya understand naraje bare unfortunately that day mangal jeno because NIL man so ngadum so time on sita after nga one day nga list Gomez call nga fay ko tel lafta ñu jelale akuñu ko okay no problem sina mbiya makwele so kabin tara NIA fana nga pata mañol je they also told me itol la case ya believe ko njolo o time on tol ka fay njolo jana baji ko he is behind this case because all the allegations it minke is not true ano yara kulem atesa fono yaji manke tonyati but he is behind itol la case atene sisao so I told them okay no problem na data ale ntebaro nambe minkela I told them jemme travel to the United Nations General Assembly and na data ale jemme will be coming these days after just few days jemme nyanta nalal and I know the very day jemme was supposed to arrive so ko how are you going to do this I told them don't worry I know how to talk to Jammeh inshallah you understand I ko be careful I told them don't worry because people who know ya Jammeh told me na me long ibukaro saka so I know what to do I am intelligent I know what to do so I left so after kabimbota wo enale that day after muta and so ya Jammeh nata so what time I was very active in New Jersey and APRC at the time so the very a day prior to Jammeh benala wala lungom minay ko yaaje me sama binala because wo bitino kono America nga kalamuta ko panderi nyoli demonstration lo keje ka foko Jammeh non ma yaaje me like yaaje me ten ya understand so demonstration lo kenunje so o tenina councilor diamota New Jersey ka faye ke ba sisi o tem ngaya ko Jammeh nanjana so sama mbita airport akonyo okay ni after you can come in fact today I'll be camping at Wadna Hotel that is just next to mile 2 before mile 2 so ngaya ko okay ntengal ndangole so but I will try to come to Wadna so that night I went to Wadna Hotel I was there with these green boys just one didn't do family jele green boys so ngol bije we had some grill that night it was a wonderful moment that night Simol Tabita Kujamal Ketaje and then till late hours I went back to the hotel and in the morning I have to go home tetes wokono ntaranganku ngam mpareta and I went so then why after that suito ninke about this costa akunya ko we are going to allow organize sort of a carnival with this green boys KMC green banjol pour ngata airport gak okay so but nin moto manta so I went to join them at KMC so we went to Chokstown at Chokstown mbije moto do pantale so the other guys ko gale ko woleta so ntengo moto seto be damen carnival be damen mi alon ko wole nyanta kol diandia dol ko gal dole ko toleta antenen council ke ba sisen tol tuta kay wo ka fita ko ka jubi mi wo moto regle la nyame wa tra fang time fang aman jamfan bake almost sani 1 hour later than flight to Belan according to the information I was privy to because I like can say yaji mum keta mo mi alon ko ngakam le wo time bake lafta la bake anu nga long ay ngani o mi soro banko e ya on so me o kono amamme pejef director interaji ka fay Abdou Jammeh Dominique abora kanilale mfama bar ndingole so nga break akonyo ho ide kara mi nga ko ni namo le kara jana bare ñu jele ñu lam jang ñi moto nin ko ben normal ben na tamo weslale anu te I need to get to the airport before Jammeh comes but even wo pejef director ma faye na mis nkara airport la mission min because I knew there was a time ni nga brief jana baji la kuriyala Abdou Jammeh ka fay Dominique ni nga brief jana baji la kuriyala ala office ko atele kram moti mi alan ko kabi ñim package onata Jammeh afo atele mol sama state house we fill the forms in state house and attach our relevant documents and natalo akonyo ko okay akonyo sani ala neta moto dara kay ko no I'm not going to wait for these people because I don't want them the flight to land before me. Ako nyako let's go. Guy ko ni mo for kente bedina. So I bunda biele. Then I hope on board Pajap 1, Pajirole. So we went. We went to the airport. So when we went to the airport, I motor park and we went to the VIP lounge and sit there. But to me, even the VIP lounge, I'm woman combined because I have a brother at the hotel. Patrick Bojan, at the airport. He is now in UK. Ninkraya at the airport. Most of the time, if there is no flight or there is no serious business, sometimes I need to some of the immigration at VIP lounge, at you know. VIP arrival man so nga VIP lounge departure lounge dunta VIP lounge I dunta almost all the important halls within the airport, you know. So you understand. So I motor park, we went to the VIP lounge. So seated kabrum for VIP lounge tara sidi aninte. Well, in fact, kabrum bitaka I David call. Ako nyom barma David call because yalo ate abka tele jubi akatara sino. Misiko ni sino. I David call ay David sora aga ko keba manyana nala bile fodi tam David kay ko tema kalamuta di man ma kalamuta Usman Sonko manko ako David you are a prison director nyantalo nako ni president tamata anyanta na le mina nyantalo na wa manjari Usman Sonko call then Usman Sonko was the interior minister then aga ko okay aga ko tried it because flight was bina while we were going to the airport Dominic called in his phone. So when we went there we sat there. I think we met the Speaker of the National Assembly, Abdullah Bojang, who I learned back personally. Because Kabila ben tija ala tali ne kana su ko ntole ñu josu. So mbiye nga Speaker of the National Assembly that is Abdullah Bojang. Then amame Buba Sanya the Director of Immigration then ikafa zile mol taraje the Chief of Defense Staff Usman Baje at the time wo fana na coming for a samai wo fana na ta mol taraje. Then after David qualified and not, I am more taraji. So we were chatting there, told more at the VIP line. I do not remember whether the IGP Sonko came there or not, but I remember Buba Sanya and Director of Immigration came and met us there. David Colley also came and met us there. And the CDS Usman Baji at the time, Wolem Wato Kono, Nimko at the time, Angaleke, Wolem Wato Kono, Farana Mol taraji. So Mbeka Chalaji. 4 times Okanasi, but then Jame Fangla flight Robina, Samale Ketano, because it was in September. Normally, United Nations General Assembly, I September. So, Jamenata, that means Jamabina, Samakiranuje. So, Red Capital Emile, Molka Lodame, Como Kumarimo, Masakunala Mokunubal, and in Bantala Bankol, Ela Dokula Minkanajan, United Nations, la representative FAO, UNICEF, and then Ambassador Mimbota was Sati Dolcono, will be Yalo Caro low Red Capital. So, Red Capital in Sinantane. So inata kabing sama ya amabula completely but kabra ya talabake ya boys all the freedom from Udum camp ngamra they were already there at the airport ye fenko doko dole dile ye wo fenko ye jio ta ya ka push o capital red capital baraka jio tala so kabri jio tala ntol be nata low. So we also came but prior to me going to the airport I know ntengalone I told these people that I'll be going to the airport but I did not tell them in detail. Yeah, understand but de la ta airport misonole manna misono fo moye so bila Gambian call balona anu bila yaji me balona munat nan tetata an bila wo isit siaka jeme ni askeno mbenyi na tola bare wo jeme nyin fitale wo after kabri e sabo daji atelem keta chief mechanic yaji mela garaso to kotu power station sorry kotu MSA behind the police power station atele wo amba awatamba wulu sorry futu sojarole malum fodi ibe futu wala fo sañi malo ñaata fanan ibe futu wala alama ala futu barakande yes because ala wo muso man fenkente that siaka jame mon fenkente if I can remember the name askeno amanke toti bare na manke siaka jame bare jame konton wala ha yeah understand so natalo at the VIP comme nga fo nyami tema fo moye dara mina airport but I know I was doing that for a mission. Yeah understand so we came and stood wala nata lota wo red capital kabingali jio tala ntol nata ngalo wo red capital kon so ya jeme nata flight o kana land di masal that day fantengalo jiba kunan kolem anebe no ñu jos wanle ha min ka lo flight o fenga aka flight ko aka direct from flight o nyata no dame so di masalo ñu ala do ko ke flight o nata e lo ya understand so sani minister lota mol be lota mol be minyante la ela lodu la tala comme minyata la do la red capital kono ibe lota je ya understand so nte fana lota red capital nte I remember ika biri la soro biri footballer le ngota mo Gambia Nimanyina, he was one time, at the time of Nimanyina, he was deputy mayor of Banjul. Momialan ko ay jeme kanu bakel ay like la bakel biri ni wolebe lori ni wolebe lori so e biri soto yente soto yalla min banga soto ni manyina if I can my memory can serve me well so recapito kono ne mi sal soto nan jana ani mo kunu bal after tolen last ye biri la soto that footballer I think at that time ni manyina he was the deputy mayor of Banjul biri abantale footballer alam alama ala ne man kafa kala yente soto laminga masoro then after lamin manga you have the GRTS journalist on me jame interview I forgot who the journalist was but then Abdul Njai of GRTS was the GRTS corresponding officer the GRTS journalist at the State House at that time because GRTS used to have an office at the State House so Abdul Njai was the GRTS journalist at the State House whether he was the press officer or I don't know because that was at some point there was one city who was the press officer and I think that was that of press at the office of the president at that point. So but I remember Abdul Njai, I don't know what his role was, but he was a journalist, whether the press officer or the GRTS journalist attached at the State House at the office of the president. Abdul Njai traveled on board with Jammeh to the United Nations General Assembly. Ajita namfang on the flag. Kabla bijina mbebajala. You understand? Tuntulota wala nyam. But then Jammeh bijina nam flight okono. Boy kujabi, believe me, 30 minutes flight will be lori. Jammeh manjina flight okono. 30 minutes. So I begin to suspect yara fantenga or information on me moy ko jena baji lafta mama nale tonyalem. I started connecting ko but still I don't have to rush. Let me wait. Jena baji was also there. So kabla flight olota there were some close protection personnel of the president. Wala nyum plain clothes officials muljitam from the flight. They came around, they surveyed the ground. They did not tell me they were surveying the ground. Like I said, Alain Sole, I have security experience. I have security knowledge, not experience. I have security knowledge. So looking at the situation, I know wal kabini ngawul jitam flight ko no be menke kan duma. Mbe jube kan. Wal talo na konte be cross kan, but ntengalu ne mbe jube kan. I was well dressed, mbe lori kapito kono. So wal jitana inara kay duma jube dunta flight ko no jitana dula jube ko I think twice or three times. But at 30 minutes then ya jembe jilanam from the flight. So I say what is going on? I say wow, it's like ndela misono mi fengo nga mi moy kong nga fengo nga noise mi moy ko kulebe tabika yara fan tonyalem why is it that Jammeh abelo amantara ka jikan flight hol nyul bita ibe jila kan na animal tawulta wol be jina kan duma e kara duma murum ka sele I think twice they did that twice but 30 minutes before Jammeh bedina so here comme nga fo nyame tete fem fola melo ka man koyma I do not remember whether jenabaji selata flight ko no wala man seleji that I do not remember whether selata flight ko no wala aman seleji wala belori at some point I remember he was standing at the foot of the aircraft because akawokele that was the first time for me to go to the welcome ceremonies at the airport comme la nga fo nyame nga mission lesson wala na wolen sambaji nga Jammeh kanu bakele but ne man ta welcome ceremony but that day nga mission lesson so he was standing at the foot of the aircraft wala abe lori plane wala bunda to pam sani after bunda yele bara Jammeh man jina bara Abdou Ndiaye ni security jamal jitana me ya understand because Abdou Ndiaye faram ya la ati do jaras do ko la maybe abina ay diamu DJ manga ya ani ala mall pour ye prepare pour ni Jammeh mall kondo ay na ya interview ya understand but I do not remember whether a Celta flight ko wala man seleje but I remember at some point he was standing at the foot of the aircraft wala o plane la bunda to coming fenke pour president jina wala momo be flight ko na jina so after 30 minutes Jammeh jitana ya understand Jammeh jitana but nga nyana jube nga lon ko he was not happy because comme dan nga fo nyame akeda mo mialan ko nga like le bake because I ngani yo minister of bankoye ya understand so kabin Jammeh jitana jitana I think I said ni manyana was there and some service chiefs I will konton ya understand kabre o konton then atara lo podium kono because normally wala kake then to take the national salute because God of honor wata social kundal bijele navy bijele yundum bijele kola parties coming for kola parties in the army they were there so he went and stand at the podium national assembly libata wala Gambia la fenke julot national assembly ya wolipa atara fenko inspect fenko did he inspect did Jammeh in fact inspect the parade the guard of honor I was not even so mal nyina ta jiru la whether I gar pare ni inspect le wala I inspect nyina ta wala dal comme nga fu nya mala fi ka fen fo mi man ko bara nyina ta whether I pare inspect le wala ama inspect ya on bara jana baji ba no makane jana baji was following him and I don't remember whether Youngbo the NIDG was there for no Youngbo was the deputy director of the intelligence then Captain Sian was the DG so normally comme nga fu nyami Captain Sian akira mo mi ko ala ya nyamutale yalla wala blind man ti wala ala ya nyamutale he is a blind person you understand so I don't remember whether Captain Sian was there and whether Youngbo was also there so but some chiefs were there so you understand so jemetata I more control. I started more control now. But looking at his mood, I'm happy that because why are pandering demonstration of America? So I more control, killing. How are you? For another one day, another foot. I temperate. I am below dinner. Nanyo jame below dintela. Defana ngam below diala. I enjube nyakono. I enjube sinya fulale. Which means young man, walem. Ke jimalem itati. Ntenga jube nga cool high manyame. Walem jimalem itati ntemelong intela red capital kono askeno nene meje na red capital kono jimalem itati because kabra bulo dina mfana bulo diala nga nyonya kono jube ay jube sinya fula that is intelligence which means jimalem itati bara man fem fon because nga min korasa amantara mur kono an telaftan nyame na ben mur kono na ya fonye non ko jimalem itadi den be diamul ka angale ko foko nga diamu ka jola kan nga fa mfamalem ila o pabi ni mi kanu ayna min kelta ila ko la lamen barakabre ay o fonye ay njube amam fem fonya tata mfana maros anus dan imbita bila ngana assessment o kele with my connection at the state house and those who are close to him walem mol mimbe do ko la state house and mol mi yalan ko nakitala ko yaaje mi name long e ko kida kan ni kidi ka kan e ke arrest le wala be malundil so kabre oke nako kolti nyatale ko laftan mina kabre en kono kabre en jube sinya fula na nyini kan jumale mitedi den nga chance bala sodono sañi ka diamaye an laftan min fulani wo wolem en sabaji be detaining Banjul police station pa tambani sisa tambanyol be enayele an wol be ko jana baji wala be nying sifala yaya mfama e kanu nyamen nte pa boja nge kanu wala nyama ya understand bare nyin sol baji ani enaye darto mimbiji depuis darto mimbe enaye ka fa yanko babaji amanke darto bar rayna atam depuis dar torti especially sol baji akol bebe so abe ko sol bale bu sol baji nyi mimbe loring billahi yaya ni man nyi muta yalla ndi karakrine ye mol nyi mi yalon ko wol mo tilingolem won tilingolem independent people yalla ko kiskisi abela masa kuna tinyam antela ta gamin foye wolem ni sol baji nyi mimbe loring ten ni ya muta ten even jang right now ya arrest for tweet ndenga people on me alon ko they are very loyal to you. I can even give you names who can come and arrest this man for tweet yeta yalla ni dulato ya yedung army everywhere ila investigation okay balo nako nying mo kuru ngolem anu abe min tabi kam be pour itala masa kunda etinya lafta wala fulanu ya jame because I know it was risky doing that but lafta wala fire am tega min fo eten ya you either act ni man so fanaka act asi me nyaawnyo one day e ba fula ko ni ngalon no nte man najam pour ka fane afo ka place so bar nte kanule because nga lon ko ite ngani o min soro pour banko e nga wala lon wala tan nyaata jam ya understand amanke ko nyol bar nte fa ngani lon ne kala ko mo la sade kono bake abe kuriya min na sade kono so nte la famila mimbe lori ate afela jam afela nte fane afola bar kam min foye billahi wala tala ya ni la moy tan tela debora kanela le mfama le aynati anu ite alo mfama e kam nyame yenyi muta ni lafta fante am godo tell people min bay mutala me ba te malo jima nyole loyal ta baran tol min be bantan tol ngal lon jima se fa ite jima te fa ite lafta no wala ya understand anu lafta mina sany ni arrest ni ma arrest ni te sona ka arrest protection din tela because mo kuru ngala from here aba make sure he is going to deal with me because akuriya ta bakele anu I was going to make sure ya okay bafula ya ni ma okay billahi asime nyaawnya I balo nako I bafula ko ninga lonno wo watara atinyata ko par that was my aim nyata kabla nga nyo kondong ay njube ay nyinin kale I was going to have a chance ngam fama la ko faye then ya was abe lola do ate control because I long fama mo jimalati ate fe fama la lo dia dula towards ate ya jame wolon abe nyin audio mo la that was my aim I don't care because nyimman betia sol ba nyimman betia wala ya jimala masakunda tinya ndenga lone ay na diata ay funti to any platform any platform ala ku jama be mbulu fan wonta fola foni ya jimenata Gambia wera be mansa ala warta ate mansa atle ale wolon ala e mila mansa bang mo man kunoje ala ya min foko ni wotara min ala ya mansa mo fana mam kuloje bare wera be mansa ala o not bare evening bibi baro ko ay na ay tasi tikan la mbitala nga faye ko ya ñi sole wala ke man la fi ka fo doye bare bi mba folete ya understand so kabri o kera so ay konto ngamen fen ko koltinya tale bare still nga chance dol sotale ko dek so yeah after lota dia so la mi manga was saying mike ngamra di mike malon fring ngamra mike ko ni ya bulon GRTS pick up le bala fenko le bala moto le bala so ye camera le fina bara mike ko so boy but just in time one of the staff of GRTS was running towards the journalist minyanta jame interview yeah understand so after the journalist so yeah jame interview about the United Nations General Assembly okay yes sir welcome your excellency welcome back to the Gambia. I know you are from the United Nations General Assembly, blah blah. I need to call. So after jame diamoto je fo kabra pareta rek adunta o moto kono bare ngamuru ko ma domanding in fact prior to ntol bita kabri mbotana VIP launch nin Dominic that page of that but after and then Dominic man look do la killing we were going towards the red carpet of the red carpet of molan nyanta lula dame pour ya jame ye mol konton siaka nga mimfo aske no nyinata tola but that jamen kamin fo mi that our taw futu ay lonne kabrin kara asa nga tara jere aben jube kane with a guilty face malo munata ben jube bara ben jube kane with a guilty face because ndenga jere nga konto akonyo e nyaab jola kamo wala ke jola kamo inara jane bi nga ko yes nara jane bi ntu fana nara kanna burara level come that is jami because yalon bojan kunda bari ni wala wala fay awdo barante bukeje jam ka ko yes ndeka bisle bara bi nyanga chan sorole ngo mbaro na nga nabro ya jame welcome ako nyo okay so mbita kan ni nga ko ma jube nga jabe jube kan abe nakiring pick up dola ni nga ko ma jube nga jabe jube kan ya ona sa so sanya kamuru nang mdanta dame so kabin nyule jame interview after jame dun tala moto atata so moto tarante fana nin rosta to the page one pajoro ni jointa ji nin page dar Dominic we joined the convoy and we came. So we came up to Chokistan at a branch of Ta. So Ntejita, Namoro taxi ta. I went to Westfield. When I reached Westfield, I also took a taxi to traffic light Senegal, and I went back to the hotel Bijolo. Nalunta ko bedana. Yeah, understand. So after Wolungol Kono, after nga Seni Jeme call. Seni Jeme was an orderly at one time. Ngamrol Nyakare Balona. He's from Marakisa, Seni Jeme. Marakisa. Boy koy malem ten. Orderly lem mo kende balem, you know. Yeah, mo mialan ko ya Jeme like bakele. Nganyolo ne kanela when he was an orderly arkanela nganyolo ne arkanela, you know. So after hadama ben tema kuja mala Kenya that was na pa video ka fire Amadou Sanyang alama ala ni ne man ni kaval kray asmala amuta so ka contact le wo temo aka yaaji mela boro ma aka mo ko na yaaji mela boro lak kanela na kana jang wala na la dinigol bina banjul ay ateyen kol wala la dinigol en kol ngaben Westfield ay wo boro dina ngo kabol aka kelegele kaba fula wala saba ngata ngadi na wo pabila Amadou Sanyang na wo friend one of my best friends Suleiman Koli immigration officer ala on kol lemino ngata ngadi ala so Seni Jeme
badi on hansa kibaro kabana ala min tambas awas banda bani Kaabefo hansa nimpa bo janne bitakan abe fengedi ne bari lafta pour kudol bije pour nga summarize as a taria okay lafanun kenyi ni kamina do malafike kundu but I want to save the time ako niya jibe no what took you to the airport nga ji summarize demanding como itatale no airport ko pour ka ya jame tankandi because ya moy ko sol bayna faka kude tare kaya kan but inner inspection o je nyame akam da ko already security personnel kantar mol akam da ko already wol ya kalam dal mimbe kiri akam de tiam da ko kumantara kiri baytana na kabriyo ko ja sobi da ko defana ko nyul ya kalamutal kabri ka dum pleno ko no ka jikana sayaje ko modol fankeje bokana sayni bodo kono secretary anan demande kabri bodo airport ko we move to another step bearing like ila narration mo minti liolon ko sol baji mu target leke president jamme kan anin galie mu ferol city da kan pour que soron so ngata o stage saje ko ni ko be mel airport san son kono baake you are going to consume time and item itemi so be min fala siata saya pour faran kete makoy anin ka time mo save sa kata nyaato demande say ni bodo airport ko what next priority
okay boy ko jabe baraka baake
honorable la fa dia
Kilik senede
niko pa bojam dolem ko akoni fo pa bojam bujinga ha bujinga len ko mu niko nyimu bakari bojam bari ka tola pa bojam so da pour defana ni ba fala yewo tofo pour mo salo bari ka kumandi ni tole la bari ala to mu nyine mo kana ni pa bojam ni okay pa bojam yo mo honorable Habib Seka Kaabefo abetiatale because ala nyim media mo jamal la ka folo so ni ko pa bojam defa mol ka molol fa ko fo pa bojam ke ngole on ko wel nte man pa bojam long asa passe ni ajame do ma kay bare nyim manke woti yalan tonya politiko dinnin karon tol talon okay bar min bela wala ko nimba fala pa bojam ayalan wala na ngi nyinin kalum folon ko abi bela fala bam pour ngi la status ila kuole nga sata moli komo e benyin do ko karle pale bota jam pour mol se soute ba niaje ngi nyinin ga because man la fi kela ko fo modi e media mbagala fi ka modun into any trouble wana ngi nyinin ka jang ni man fengo fen feel like e man comfortable minna pour ka sara ja wala malaf moli alon ita bada mun do still sela identity ni cover we go to the direct but ni lafta still ka fo moli talon juma de be mun toni mun tola an sande italon da be tala bulude de ni safono but ni da ba ko man be ko man da pa bojal okay so after the airport nga move okay abaraka boy ko jabe abaraka nteto mu ba comme nga fu nyame lum folo ntumo bakari bojal lati bare ntola mamala so bu nyaka may kan ko mani wala na kan ko mani pa bojal I'm from Kanilai. You know, I'm Pabojam from Kanilai, not Pabojam from Bujinga, who was at KGI. Yalam Omu Pa Usman Bojalati, Mumbura Bujinga, and Temu Pa Bakari. Let me say, okay, I am Pa Bakari Bojang. That one is, yes, that one is Pa Usman Bojang from Bujinga. And I am from Kanilai. This one is from Bujinga. Merola side, I'm from Kanilai, Ajamela side. I'm the war senator. Very good. Pa Bakari Boja. Yes. Wala tuti. Signing border airport. Sign a tent and kata. Okay. Abaraka bake boy kujabi. Kom nga fu nyame. Manta airport ka pruka fu ya jeme ko boy ya jana baji la fukudi rale kala. O time before ya jembe bola nang United Nations General Assembly. I was privy to this information. Jana baji is up to a coup. Walam abe kudi rale tabikan. I was privy to this preliminary information. Walam information on yalon ko ni amoy. Ite kudina la fo tonyal fo e fana la kisikisiro ke wala nan to babaka for preliminary information ya understand so muna en samba ya fo wala ka esa baji ikamin dol ka fay chaku mimbe jang yaram bamba esa baji dol ka fay chaku from Tambakuna anim pa tamba ni sisa o tamba la call for ya jeme because I know those people like jeme boy ko jabi pa tamba like ya jeme very well nem pa tamba ka na teri malem pa tamba will take the bullet and die for jame Sisa will also do that. But not part tambale 100% or yeah. And we say train commando. Irene only a train le I train dole ke jana around Jarasoma. Ika for a Paloma this heavy artillery. At one point he was only to Mosajam major. Wala nandol ka fa major. Because nyinata ko malon jimala aya fonyele ko wole kay ko the majors only is also a major. So what I ka fa major. But aman major rank so. I know akado ho min ke meroya interi manam karaji atele kan sama je fam bake dan pa boja kay na pa bi la ko and when I was buying sand from now friend intara dafo Suleiman Koli wolen sama nji so amanke about the coup this time round I know the information about the coup but a very man evidence soto manna fenko o time of manna fenko ni start follow for nakal nya fenko ni kiskisiro because all days ko no be bisri mbake kara do ko la anu I was tired legalen ka arimino ken do len ko ba ni nan kara street duty la ngana moni ngata na wala ngana night nga continue afternoon you understand so wo kudeta manta ka yaaji me fo about jena bayila kudeta la because time am senior man follow man dung surveillance kono follow bare pour ka faye ko ni bare ngalon ko am mo kurumbalete wo time even am to kudeta ko pour ka faye ko ni mamuta abe laji masakunati nyal so kadum gotaje pejab dar mum jindi ngamoto tantara ko oso the next day I called Seni was an orderly nga ko boy ngeji la yapo amanyo badante meje ko nga ko padi mo nyata domandi nga do mo amanyo okay say memmi kala ne time so na banjo nga ko okay nyin deso kono I am busy bara bina banjo bara o deso kono kabin jemme nata with what I have seen at one point baru ngamur ko man at one point biri ko nyaw smart ka way man understand mali ni jemme suñu yedu de yakar be wata si way tay look at the time it's almost 30 minutes but I 30 minutes tale jemme fa na mun mul abalon la danata be jila Nko biri ko man sara mané ñew fi because I don't want Biri to know what my mission was at the airport. You understand? I like to Biri to Biri ko defan kana welcome ceremony
bare ngamin jejang today is the first day ninja men ata buka me aka jinam flight ko ako nyo smara kama samarja I don't know what is going on kaya ko let's watch and see we will know what is going on but this is also strange to me wala nga jube nga je mun beta maka bare te fana nyin dal malo munem because yaji manana ta buka me aka jilam bare bi 30 minutes sani almost amanjina bare 30 minutes tal dani jemme bi gina flight ko ya understand so seni ko nyako ne time so rena banjul because be tara banjul kaya ko okay so lungol kono nata lamen mission dola from lamen be takan be loring NTC nga pa bo jala ding diol je yellone I forgot those boys name nga why my intention is from lamen I'm going to banjul to around Marseille kono wala state house la gate because then la jina baji man long they didn't know what I was up to so moten alisla mita state house gate lo nga sojara kontonje nga seni kolon ay funtina ya understand I remember while I was even at Lamen, boy, but I'll be coming to Banjo. I go, okay, when you come to this house main gate from Alban Market side, young call, he was an order. I'll give you some money off the party. You are not going to give me dollars today. Dollar na jelata. I go, boy, can't worry. Jelorek seni, nyakara. Very nice man, Jelorek. So Melori MTC, Pawojala Moto Troko Funtina. They were going to State House. You go kata pendoleta pour malon keba malon ala ni sole malon yajmala. Niso mafurala niso domoro wala sajil domoro but something that has to do with animals malo for repass them I don't know so I told them nagal break e ko nya bro ndo ke lelon I forgot their name if ni be balure nim pa yala kiskis roke balon jimale ko gale ko tekara banjule e ko nya ho fifiro ni dibo benta ndol fankara banjule e ko nya ko hopi so troko SG something pa used to have a truck park in his work state guard something pa yalon so ndunda o troko kono we went to banjo and suruk ndunda state house nabago fembe mbul hanko fembe mbul bare mansila ko nyinte mo we went to the gate so yara na ay dula fenke ay galni ni kay ko gale ko pale ki nyanta tala ka domo dole tan so we went to state house so danimbe wol jala ntengal non ko te dunno non state house bare sani kabringol ko itol kara bañule ko na mayna ko nga chan soto le fana this is going to be another mission mi alon ko just in the making sani ni bi state house ni tol tara be ngo be dame askeno be yaaji metral je ko katara na bon ko nga yaaji mi aka funti aka tara tamangola mbe bondo ko no to troko ko mbe duwaka alama nga ya tara jana nyul kala dame askeno jana bayi kel weekend wala fa askeno jana bayi tara je then I can talk to yaaji me comfortably even in the presence of yaaji jana bayi mbe fala yaaji me I was ready to say it I was saving him boy ko jabi de fania fola moye ka mo duku ka mo totinya dem muslim wala ni fata la kara bi jele ñun dunia bantala ko pare amanjarala bara sol baji mo kurumbale mba folal akuriyata bakel ala kuriya minke nyanta fola Gambia ni dunia be yalo so we went to the state house gate main gate from the Alban Market so they are on duty they did a perfect job they did scrutinize the vehicle very well defang way as thing yalla definitely kule betabika so we went but emantol nyini kare boy solo nyini ka but they believe tol the parliament China so we went this is a very good undercover maybe I can make jam there so we went ni tara fo nyato ke bala sate ni ka ko kadum animal so bedama nyakare ite ye state house le mi boy ko yamanta state house bar ndi ara harje before now form sign before ya jemelo form sign pour ntola scholarship I've been to this state house 4 times mfama do e ka fa modou bojam chief mechanic ko nyakare balon modou bojam fama do malen kanile abenon kanile na kana maintenance la o temo lanto montamo was the state commander wala kan samba state house 4 times junta state house ala harji nta daje le gale kato dara afta nga moto sama maintenance o temo na do be jana ika fa abe jana oljo sana for the name kamoto maintenance dele but you have to go to state house ye kato dara so kabin dunta ni yaade me kala moto pardon ten ala ka ko jele ta animal so be dana so we went the truck ko tan taraji so taraji furaji so boy so they spoke to the man in charge ako gale ko pa spoke to me so while they were loading this thing I told them batu ngata jana moto be dana I have to call Seni den ngana funo bon it was risky boy ko jabe bon man sila but it was risky at this stage so mboranje nara lo ya ngal ko mo fot bag pardon ngam soja doje bunda dole bi te stress lo ni kadum fenko be dana fenko billahi wala tala nyakare you give me the crown swear this is what I did lotaje then I was calling nyakare sorry not nyakare Seni nga Seni call bara aman telephone ota nga call aman telephone ota so after Sojaro came towards me I go my brother who are you I don't know you standing here before the building of the president calling nga ko yeah I'm Pabojam from Kanilai Pabojam nga asma ka ko pa buji nga nyole yon china nin trokole na jang njanta ripaso le tata I don't know what they were taking but actually ripaso nyanta wala tala because I have to use my intelligence because I know what my mission was I was not unlimited to ya jame ya understand nga ko sieni promise to give me some money ako nyo sieni from Marathi nga ko mbewle call ka maso ako nyo try ako nyo barete you are very close to nyim do move away yeta yedum jana ma famba so after move to antara kono boy do bi jen do ke do bi ka fay siaka na barin do bari ma dole ka Felix Jabi adi ngoto mu siakalati a jonta ami ne amo ya balo nako dadde nay ñu jejele itole be no je kan ka domorol di mission so ndaraje nga sini call fo mbatara maso bor comme nga fo ñame wal ndunta to ko kono ñun koy bitajel I had this man ko be duna sit outside it's an opportunity me jeme taralaje but ndunta je unfortunately man jeme taraje because ni nga jeme taranu je while I was in the top mission do not in my head that part is an opportunity you will get to sit house inside askeno ibe jeme taralaje comme nga fuye nyame jeme mo mi yalan ko ngakano ya understand nga tele jube all the time ka jël legele jeme abuka me tan da ya bonde ay tara ala miso kono sit house je so ndunda je bara unfortunately man jeme taraje so ñil domoro ñin collect we came out so we came to a point I think around Gambia High School that's only seni jame en call ako ñam how you were calling me I was busy inside gako yes in fact I was at the state house close to Anifano where Anifano mana pakanya smora sola wala mkeba kala motol pagdan ala huma ni anala ni classicas ni ka ben kata ni solbe dam ako ko pa how did you get to that point gako seni nga explain ako ko pa you are dangerous ite min ke ni modo e taraja se gako seni nte am not an limitu yaje ako ha ban to lalo na mol e gufanta gako yalo if you have clear conscience ala ke sefle ako where are you now gako we are going back ako okay come to the Marina Parade gate wala come you know Marina Parade gate so ngita na Gambia high no highway ta still for Marina Parade na bentaji he gave me money I will not tell you how much he gave me but he gako boy ko e dollar dina e kadala so nya ako no nyinta
continue man di interject continue
so ngawo ko ta that was another mission in the making sorry not in the making that was another mission due to circumstances min nata wote am nga chance mission so mbotaje kabri mbotaje den tata so kabri tata after nata le muta after yo tawo nata le muta en samba NIA fan dadde ite en koronto dile yam korontindo le because imam alaw pour ngana fenko
then move way
yes
hand side for
yes
amanka ko mbuke koronto because lumi leena sorry to say this I could have 4 people ngamo nandile so nyanda kamin dundi me dundi so listo ni lafta ka cover
yes
so nim nka time waste nyame mulka la fa wole nyama because I should always be having new faces to come to the platform but e kaji ni la narrative for start inda ka fay explain nte banda no fonsi buleta wala yatina dadde la fa ka kuntu pour nga dol dunina no bar sun karol kono aka koliya but han say setente mbe bulale continue
boy ko jabi abaraka bake boy ko jabi billahi ala yalo ne be min fokanga I'm not trying to fabricate any story ndun test house nyame aketa wala nyama I wish pa bojang will investigate along jimañol lem kabri yaaje men botana United in September nim paari I remember I molle ci jana wala ne ataman ate tamata I believe he was in town all time ne awol nyininka e ba fala ko an tonyalem umulu tebo ul datle ba nokene state house so it was an opportunity for me to talk to Jammeh provided that nga taran ni sudulato am be min duwa kan ala man kana jina baji fan taraji then I will be very comfortable even jina baji nyala fan I'm comfortable because man taraka to me kan but what time on te yaji me full about this coup d'etat cool and sanim pata manyola ko lafta wala fola
exactly
you understand so when I took the money from CNE and I went then after for few days or kono ntaraka la ngam fama fina then arrest samba NIA so at the NIA interrogation pour ay taria kabim at the NIA interrogation min kera walam kabirin yankuba yenyin ka wasi fala fo na dia ko lesi nyi system on they told me okay go and write a statement so I went to investigation unit of the NIA walam investigate walam officer min ka kisi roke ni NIA mol muta ni NIA mo muta fempel la ni samba o officer e kawla for investigation office bare ika command invest because man la fi civilian le alon invest the office is called invest at the intelligence at that time sani malo ika yeto jimala dial so they told me to go and write the investigation mala fi kamuru ko mala abe jamfala be to ngawo posono kabi ning yanko banyol talata nyola o ela o so called panel I call it so called panel Because at some point they know Tonya Bedame. You understand? So they told me to go and write a statement. So on Tata, that I went with that Cisse to the investigation unit. No, Liz. I went with Liz and Cisse. The Liz spoke to Sukura Jame. Sukura Jame was the OC investigation at the time. Bakankola Banta Lamane Mani Kafakalai. Boy, he was a nice guy to me. Come now for Yam, boy Kujabi, Besunkaro Kono, Demo Muslim Kono, Demo to me a fellow. If Sukura Jame was wicked to any other person, he was very nice to me, Sukura Jame. Yes. I'm on PP. If you're going to from PP from Sarumati, I don't from PP. So Liz Kayako, Li Akli. Why he has to write statement. Sukura Kayako, okay, that's fine. Then Liz went. Then I told Liz, I'm going to enjoy so Fanane Sel Sayre, then Kode Sani. Te man hamna da mani so small ni so prefer muma gungede. Te you have to give me money. Liz bela kirale. Guy you have to give me money. Sa prefer ma wara dem jenal. Suma gena fi ak sa def muma sa pojiro ma gunge. You have to give me money. Ngata marché do bañol nga fengol sa ngata bato nanku wendanna. Bon mbewo foka lycée bar tenga lo ne ko e fini lis la fa wala tresela. Denga lo ne ko ngada men to mimma amanyana amanke mad lati wala ngena baji la ko and yankubay ni jile bake ay kulonje. Denga wolo ne that be mela NIL de. Ibena kol kala nyame malon bar ngalo ko tebe mela NIL. At one point I was thinking of they might even transfer me to mile 2. And internal mile 2 I was going to summon for David. David ninga ka ko pabian David anala kol be abina jubela where confinement or what David will come. And my nine summon mile 2 from Buffalo David here. Ko ni nyili nyebe tabikan David tanin pama e diamu ya jube ben pama makolo nyame akan la ya jemeje a fay billa wala tala ni o fay David defanga ya jeme be jena honala na nyimuta jena baje as I pin down ala kol kiskisa billa David ya jeme be jena respect la abe kuriya kan ya on I put all this ko okay smart wa legi regular statement right because this one will tell me you are not going home but I knew I'm not going home that day mbedi amola ra boy ko but I know tati sela that day denga lon ne nga damento mimma mani ngol ko nyaar jemanke madulati because ngela kuriya la lon so ide ala la ngasi so I wrote a 7-page statement and was statement ko nga fole nga min foje so en samba en fay selo kono ye murni selo kono kote so mbije selo kono ni sali wato sita ngati ma nga sali nganna duwalke selo kono mo ne manyini ka anymore kabri fay selo kono mo manyini ka say at one point I was telling Sukura defan sani meta jane that was after 2 weeks if they believe boy ni ngemi fo gale to nyala let them take me to the court but you cannot hold me at ransom kambula jang I will not know where my fate. You are detaining me illegally indefinitely in detention mal no better than 5 years or whatever alala. You understand? So if they believe what Kimbra told them, and they have got all the evidences, sorry, not for all the evidence, and they believe you mean for Tonyal, let them push my file to AG Chambers for legal advice, and we go to the court. Because then Justice Mama Fatima Singate was the Attorney General and Minister of Justice at the time. Yes, and I remember he was the Minister of Justice. Attorney General and Minister of Justice at that time. So I told them, let them take to the Justice Minister at the AG legal chambers for legal advice, and then you take me to the court. But you cannot continue to detain me illegally. I was telling Sukura ko ando manual fanan ko dal ha barete ala warta duwa kere afanan malon askeno mo kurngoti Sukura jame barante mala kuriyala awono ala sallalem fanan ngawoje ngalo lo ko naka sallalem awono ala duwa abe sonyala. He'll be telling me nice word. I'm tired of sitting here, Osi Sukura. Talk to your people. Let them take me to court. The High Court is just not even a stone thrown from the NIA. It can cross the High Court. Yes, let them take me to the High Court like you understand? So tell them Buffalo Asura Adoma Besonial. He was telling me Besonial. So I think after 2 weeks, I don't know the which duration. But like I said, that was the very day I 1 week sort of. In summer on Monday, that was on the 7th. Okay, on the 7th Monday, 7, 8, 9, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. On the 14th of October, 2013, that day I saw Fiona. On a day Monday, I was in my cell, like I said, the information came to my cell, came into my cell that Solo is arrested and taken to Tanje base that night. I told him, okay. But I often Janabayu told him, like I said, Yes, solo arrest ya Samba Tanje base, but he was brought to the NIA for interrogation. Next, I said it here last time. Yeah, understand. I'm going back. Mbedo manile malaji. Ndenga call Jube Nyame boy ko jab at that time. Jana baji nala symbol B solo bojang anim pa bojang of KGI pa Osman bojang were a threat to him. In the sense the wolf fana pa mole amira ko pa tole lem pa bojang of KGI. Aman tole ade. Ala hajo lonne. Anu ala ma ko fana diamo fana ya nole. Anu te na Jube Nyame pa ma ofanya ndenga call Jube Nyame pa ka diamu jeme kala moya akala moya nimpa ya fa. Solo fana will talk to Jame and Jame kala moya. At some point, with my connection, I can like now learn a call. Some kudo be the funding Jamala Fakela, solo cafe, and you're job. You can use so solid. I can't go, no, you will intertable like Sifakifa. So Solo was very loyal to Jame. Not for me, Solo Tinajan. Solo Yalon, me at I'm wondering how for Solo was very, very loyal to Jame Boy Kujabi. Loyalty. No, Solo will take the bullet and die for Jame. Like Nyaka and Mbesirinjan will take the bullet, die for Jame. Dem Jame safe ay banko dokum ndolbe nga nafaji. But Jana Baji will have never take the bullet for Jame. Ala wiri obe ya Jamela kodolem aning abe ya Jamela kungo busala nyama kungo ete ay siramota. Al manta benta na yo time they will have kill him like a dog. Ndele nga fo. Ata so sila there is no way that Jana Baji will become a stupid person like Jana Baji man karang. You don't know between A and B. You understand? You understand? Solo was very, very loyal to Jame Nyakare. Yes. Very loyal, Solo. There is no doubt about his loyalty. But me at Yangafo Gamanjari, they will be selling. Solo alone. Solo Nyala Panjang. Nana and Safa, Buron Telangafo, Willem Tonya. So Janabaji felt Solo Nimpa were a threat to him. Because Nim Solo Nimpa the system of Kono, as he may Nyaonya, Jeme Bala Kurialon, Ibahan Koflare. So come now for Yaman, Janabaji Amankaran. But when it comes to Korea, PhD I will sort boy PhD, double PhD I will sort PhD doctorate degree I will sort Korea kono. Akala calculation okay back. So kabring apparata solo bala I pama. So kabring solo clear pa clear system kono. Then ala empire is 100% now. But time ala empire was 95%. Solo nimpa wala ke amanke 100%. But kabring I will clear will tar. Jana ba sanya I abe fem kala bitala e sino e la fentekala. He has controlled the entire nation. The empire is built to 100%. He has built a solid empire now with his loyalists around his empire. You understand? Okay, so Sani Ngamuru. Oh, so Kabri Okera, Ngamuru back to. So while Nisura Diamataola, so I think 3 weeks, but with time, there was a day Pa called my father through Ablo Bojang. Ablo Bojang, Aborani Joswale, Mole Alone. Amandaring Alpha do call. Inside Doku. Abudo kola min safo no fa because amam fem for masakunda abulo ne mam fem for masakunda for abe ku kendo min kan administer. He works at the Ministry of Youth and Sport. I think he was the Rasulin Dex officer at the time. Malon for he is still the Rasulin Dex officer at the Ministry of Youth and Sport. Abijel. So pa abulo call kabriya muta fa anim pa ma diamuta o lungol kono kabriya muta ka fa ko nyilbe kuriala bara ibula jere. But from what I know, while I was at the NIA, because they know I was connected to Pa. And Jenabaji alone ko. Ala boy so Kabrian Samba yemu okay. Kabrian Samba Sieloto. Before Nisura be o Fenkos Bemuelaje, wo boy came and spoke to some of the detainees. Bobanyo. They told him, boy munekere ko boy dole poran kanelade. So boy some of the detainees who were there, they pretend as if as Mantelo. So akogale ko boy I fell ma I general ko le made. We are going back to and told general. So they went to Stirrups. The next day they came. Oh boys, I don't want to call their names. They pretend as if they don't know me. Buba ko gale ko. Ye kulema ngafo general ko ngafo yanko baye motajang because nyeng nan nyim motajang askeno pa ba sambala keba ya abara ha ya understand nyimboyo aba pa ba sambala keba ya ay ta fani at foje ala ko tinya ya gela ay ko yalo ngafo general baji aka calculator kelebe ako ngata fani afoje askeno I will because Buba is his loyalist ani edu askeno afo gale ko ni ata kebaya abirana ko kolaje bor yalo Buba fanan will have to play some intelligence askeno nyi boy bita kebaya ay fani akije kebaya mota ya understand I will for so it's like jana baji ko yanko baya mota jam follow and I jana baji ni yanko baka nyo kole kanyo jele sare ko I believe you will tell yanko will tell him this boy know everything sir and at that time boy ko jabi wo 2014 kureta astara katabi wo time wala sani nyam bar ntemalon for after we'll get to that point.
Okay.
You understand? For after. You understand? So those boys came to the cell. No, what time after? What days okono? No. What days okono? Yeah, for okay. Buba ya for boy sole. Ko interfam be salary boy yemma and yima sela. We told general ko ngani muta follow because pass no. So general know my connection with Pa and he's intelligent. He's very smart. Nyabe kuriya kekan. Come ngako nyame. As stupid nyame academically. Ako ka tama wala nyama nabe kuriya kekan. You understand? So they knew I have connection to Pa. So what time they started kajube nyanta kule dabar la pour Pa fanantinya Pa bo sate kono eta. By yes ikuta solo la sani. Solo is already controlled. And you'll be controlled it all la tala nyama. And solo already destroyed. Despite the fact that he's very loyal to Jam. That was kind of a power struggle between Janabajan and Solo. You understand? You understand about that?
Yeah, I understand.
So boy, they have that information. So after 1 week, boy do be like after Louis. After I had a problem psychology. Yakubala sama and I found about la mantaraga. Louis, wala na one day I am Marco na mole. After 1 week, boy kujabi. 1 week manku be and I say lokono. Nta sunkan ko mo boy kujabi. I'm telling you this. 1 week manku. Boy kujabi time moment long back. I'm a decent person. I'm not bluffing. But moment long. They will tell you he's a very decent person. 1 week, imagine boy kujabi. Somebody spending 5,000 local 2 weeks. If I were and I sell local on the bare floor in Kela Jelly. At one point, somebody helped me with some cutting. Katonga farm for Nala and Kala Jelly. Nkasunka 1 week. Kasunka. Fonte Fankan Sunkan fire. Monku. So we will not market one day. I am looking at Karananku. So after Nimpa. Comme nga fwe nyame 1 week manko boy ko jabe fo nte fangalon ko be mfang sunkan kam faye mol kan tara seloto ye wala ko dabar wala ta ye bel ye ta bande woni bije manko so wala sam at kabri mbuta won ko wala wala kabiye solo fi nak monde Tuesday I think Wednesday or Thursday nganko wata 1 week 2 days one yen sama manko after nakita wo light detention isla they inform me that enya itela o fenko ni is true because tenin la for okay, then I went back to the cell. So time to time I come nang ranganku san. Kabi wa think then time I come nang ranganku. So lundole bijen ko pata me ko jambadongo akara da man nte danim be kon na fa yanko manyo len sambo mile to confinement. I had a confinement. It's a hard place, but I'll be happy to go to confinement. Yen sambo mile to dan tebe kontana. Yen sambo mile to because I know I have not done anything. Jambadongo anyata tala da men afura je wallahi mimbita mile to abelonale. Ngatare aw fo pata mo nyole nim nara kola somanda ikam somana giron kana kole dan ngabe na yemurun so mbije for some time boy ku jabi isibota ni yaje be gari nokono malon fedi kadina ele bare malon muntu man bare gari nokono en gambe ja be seno la bare sama kerele sama jiwo man dumbake it's like force samalem dal jiwo man dumbake so nim boy do ika faye musa nan do kelem musa baja bota sangajul afama ministre ñu joss ika faye ousmane baji mbe gari ndo wiya den dolbe this side yaaje mbe ora side mbe senola for some time yaaje menata akon dole ko adol ka seno ke nyama manke wala sama keta sani jiwo man dum banko kono bake so ita kenola ko min jiwo dum ta bake nin banko nyikinta banko man nyikin so nyika ika ketene nin banko man nyika ika ketene ni aketen ni ara telelem I was going to demonstrate for people to see but amanke bayri amanke telete ke ni para ye banko nyingada ni para me sinyambo fi wala kudol awa ndole ko jola kan muy beji cine jola kan adul botam min tole afan ndol kay ko sa okay nga understand ako okay ala ke wala nyam nte betala di ora say so ay mobile akara di ora say ada fana be sen wala je so darol ba kanta kam malo min tolem bare Gambia banko kono lem jam gaali no kono bara manke kan lati fana so mbije after sama kanake so you call us ako nyoko enyap jola kan ke alnajang na rest so gari no kono fence dole bije yiri dole bije around the fence on fence the other side fence tan ten cement wala block so the other side yake babo yani grias wala so fence o danta damen yiri ba dole bije between the fence o danta damen and babo ya start damen so it has created a big shade so sama beke kan akontrol nganaji so they gave him a military jacket ni si bolem de amanke woli kute bo ci bay they gave him a military jacket I would do ndol na rasije o yiro ko protect ko ba pour bare still jobe mol ba kan do man sawabe ke kan bara man siya ba so we are there for some time ya jame told his close protection officer so jara mbel lori nga ko mom njolo lem ko jana baji ben jolo nyame ndenga ha ma nyame jana baji lem wo sibo kono nga wo fenko jube nyama nga hay ma nyame jana baji lem akay ko njolo lem fosanto bara anyara ma wala jube no anyara ma nga nyara ay trata anyara jube bara ma nyara suteno bara njolo no ko jana baji lo nyame exactly ala close protection officer abe koma akay ko give me your rifle so we are there for some time yaji me ko give me your rifle. I told this dream to my father. I told this dream to Patamba and Sisa while I was at the NIA. I told it to a lot of people in Gambia. You understand? Give me your rifle, woman song. Yaji me ko give me your rifle for the second time, woman song. You understand? Kabung the second time woman song, wala ala this side. Ala this side ka ko nyari this side. Murole bi ñing military night. Yaji me wo wuta bala. Kabung yaji me wo wuta bala rek. Aya so a sola ala nibal so kabre a so jara wurta o so jara wurta nga comme nga fu nyame nga wo siboje nyame nga wo hema nga jube nyame nga nakul analyse nyame jina baji la wote so jara wurta rek so dana be borla ya jeme ala fenkota ay AK47 no bonde mimba kan kan ala belto aya bonde nyem aborta so kabre o ke rek after ntol nga nya tenate ni Musa ni nya ko jube Musa ni abe jamani le right now dan Musa baji sibolem de yalla na be fala fo ay senia sibole be sibole explain kan so akoni Musa ko al jimi jirogo ni jola kan wala jirogo so ni Musa jimita nte ko non ba jela mimbe kede nan ko ci kan ko reke tabu nan ci ko ci kan yalla nga fo wo penso danta dame yiri bale biji bitin wo yiri ba anin penso danta dame bitin babo ya penso anin yiri ba so yiri bala la ending tank yiri bala be bitin babo ya penso la anin cemento so yiri ba danta dame so ndeka dum multo for the second time nga duma nga koma yofi boy ko jam tabi nga bande yofi te nga jiko fenso bala so jaral be bori kana isiata about 10 to 12 be bori kana with AK47 so kabri ya fana be jube kan kabra tonta ente jube akon ko enyab ya ko nyako enyab jola kango si bolem ngene u fumo nu ende ay kungo muta ay kungo nyoti duma kabra kungo nyoti jojuma amamme kabra kungo nyoti joma ya polita a sounda ba wayara ya understand a sounda ba wayara kabra sounda ba nga dan jaba kalamta mampe moy boy ko jabe AK47 ya yo sojalo be su foy be pata so AK47 data jame ndeni Musa wulta nga jojube mayaje yaaje me disappear billahi wala taala boy ko jabe bitin ndeni ala sibo ngami sibo adi NISL nga wala fo make wolite man suutoje man bare ale sibo mi tan ni ya understand so kabi nga ko mayaje ni Musa ko ma jube ngaje wo sojalo islam mul kara kudi tala te ay bele fa ibe bar mayaje yaaje me disappear so ni Musa botan ko Musa ko ngata do fana ngata we were running towards the other side of the garden ning close ning enforcement benta state house ta enforcement so yaro len mamelo e ko ne ko jamele ko gare ko jamme dal ay molle fajande afel ay yamantelen tamaji e ko la yamantelen ko ga e be diam siala gen ko Musa bulo Musa ga Musa on ngata so ya kunala en ton ngata don absconta wala nyam dan be funda gal no kono rek baraka si bokon boy ko jaw kam bari mbarata ko alhamdulillah rabbil alamin mbe surveillance men ke kan dalta dame ala wole tan ni selo ko ka funyo ko yemme moy nyillem to nyalem dina baajilam ya understand multa nga wolo ma ntemata nan salta kana duwalke alama ala wanyal so dini mon so sita ko jang mbalon la ko wera be mela utata mela because mo la fanya na ke balo la fanya ko ni sibota sibola adipenta le teka sibo nyamin kabinga o cross ninte sibola barata ay awasta daning famo bekala aka wani tale ban didani wo ko bekala so on bi ndesino boy ko jabi believe me sita I think it took me more than 5 or 6 hours daning famo bekala because I was not having any watch and I they will not give you any watch in the cell bara dani wo ngana fila jamale ke afa bombara sa sita ni la fasino la ngana filo ke ngasi ngam fam preso fundi ayon bado le biye in that cell ka wala mutata ngam fam preso just ngana sino fo so manda kabren bon tara ko nga fo pata mani sisa ko gale ko nga kudira sibo jele ndebe minna mam min laban ala ya laban indi NISL ya understand kureta nyin be kelale abe melale anu nyimbe janabaji dabi jele ngam min je janabaji dabi jele pata mako nyo sanya manjari kana fo ena mole de ko nyo don tel ena people ya understand ko gale ko okay ngaw gale barate bayal nim fata be kelale. So I went back to this. But while in the cell boy kujabi, because inte nimbe kachala with my boys, ngafo gale ko inte nimmo en sama mile 2 miro manke fenke inte worla. Maybe it's going to be a test from God. Because Prophet Yusuf, Faranola Muso, I mean Yusuf and told Bengalo Namanja nga fenke. So while I was in the cell, I was seeing myself as Prophet Yusuf. Inte lafa gambele safe la, but ito Yankuba ning jana Suleiman Baji Yankuba call karafa bojang to do bi jale ka faye janko wala e jango nen te malon wo to mu nyala janko babaji ka faye ngux wala mala toti ibe kuriya min nga wala lon wala na ye muta ya entangol yen diteen seloto adena but from the outset ya lon ko ntenga min fo aklayatale mantra kudira ko ngamin fo wole ya lon be kuriya min lon ngela kuriya min lon adena wala na ye muta yam fay selo ko kam frustrated just to frustrate me, to make me frustrated. But I alone ko ntema para kurieta and ya lon ko ntenga mimfo yanko ba ya lon ko to nyale alone it all they are parts of the same feather. So I was seeing myself as Prophet Yusuf. Go myself, look, okay, God is testing your part to see your faith. If like atara jana jota to e ka pej de ni boy so ye pej ko ni sama mal tu imam penke as long as we are innocent imam penke tu mi rolema ite worry la because ala ya lon ko imam penke ala be test kan sani fa. So boy, it's like I was able to build more faith at the end. Nin sari wato sita nka temal because wadano ni yake ka moyle banyo wadano kanala into the night set. So nka tema kele sali wato bukanda nka tema woro bolo bala na sali. You understand? So after I think 3 weeks, after 4 weeks, I think after 3 I think few days than in 4 weeks I think a week than in before boy that was a day. Nkono endimile 3 days nkono bendimi kan boy ko jabe ninga fo gar solé iko okay we will consult DJ ninga na rangi ninga iko nga fo DJ ko ngabato wala mi yanko bati wotem ika fo DJ ko ngabato ko wotem captain senbe captain sentara makala manna so he was the acting so called director of the intelligence service yankuba ngux you understand they'll tell me we have told DJ ningala nko DJ ko mo iko DJ ko ngebar 3 good days boy ko jabe billahi wala taala ni ala tema you give me the Quran I will swear I cannot be saying every time atonya from the swear but there are certain points that you need to emphasize ila tonya emphasize 3 days nkono bendi mekane yankuba baji the former NIA director call Ngux and General Suleiman Baji call Janko Bojan wala e jango ne ma wanted me dead in the NIA cell billahi wala taala because they knew I have their top information. They knew I am smart and intelligent. And they told those NIA detainees while I was in the cell. Then the world back for after 1 week, we told Janabai this guy is very smart and intelligent. And Abemim Fokam, he is very sure of what he's saying. So they told him. And Ani Yangwa Kampele Ningal Jita, he told like a Sungro Ninja no Masareko. Yangwa told him this boy is smart. They knew I know that and most likely I can see them a true Paboja. They knew that. So they wanted me dead in the NISL. Billahi wala tala. 3 days nkono be dimi kane. Boy ko jabi. Masi wo ninga fempem to mo wotam wala kajana dimi. So the 4th day le nga jeko wa tara nga 4 weeks in the cell. Nga jeko sani ning mam tapale ke anim fero. Ndebe fala jana NISL auto. So a day before the 4th day, that was on the Yalong, I said from the 7th to on the 4th Lembutan Cielot. So on the 3rd of October, 2013, one night, because being in the scene, mem fam punish la to make sure I will not sleep the whole night. So that body temperature is going to so hit to an extent. Ni moye my fight the best and now like it. In the morning when the guard commander came, the NIA director, the NIA officer nyim minna ka selo yele nda ko boyen te sa ako nyum nda ko te sa kunu mansi nono ay mbalo ma ako nyum Allahu akbar boja ibalo be kandir ne hut ako nyum kana wori mbar ngata nga fo gali. You understand? So I was also making some noise kam fam kumbon DJ ko mbatara baket a fo gali rek after not hem boni selo kon yen samba yam pay NIA la reception auto ngalla sponjo imam pay comme ika pajaso fe nyamende bot na furo lewot yen samba je ngalla o era sponjo and even kan samba loptano it took an hour boy ko jabi mbije mbe birbindin kan kam fam penkendi bake after nara motole fenkene organize mandole ika fa kam akono mo samboleti arare babu wala samba they took me to the state guard clinic in Banjul because they don't want to take me to a public hospital pour molende I went barefooted because why atara silipaso do yem pass na wala o silipaso akunu tale so I went there I on board the vehicle then we come later we went to the state guard clinic state guard clinic nyakare jelo ni te man jelo around school of nursing yen samba je mfraje ni wo kambe sirim bu bantale anin drive for me samba legele ni drive for bar mo ma han ko de ima han ko de defani afola mo man han ko ibi kabin be samba kan ena mo man han ko nde han ko bonene man bulo ma la anadiata ale pombe duna kaburo han ko vote nene bulo ma nadiata ale inshallah so mbije aka funti I said ma ñul manon fo la fa kuriyale kala jang ye inject ye fa boy ko jabi after be smart I was saying ningal ko be inject la it's not possible it's possible le sol baje call at the state house yanko baya call ki dem na ci l'hôpital legi dañu def deal wala be dealo ke as possible ma fo wala ila fa wala kala bare ñul mo kuriyata nyame ngo temo they are capable of doing that because they know I have that top skill so after inara indundi so mano ñi ka munen di na faaye ko en kono ben dimi kana so ay borol dina ani tenko dol so prasta man ni bori dol ay wala dina so I was saying ninga ko be inject la fo nien handcuff de inject by force barante sonna ba fo la gale ko no ndeni malere soto mbokala fi inject tol mbe dabar la na tabale ke kana inject fo ninga len force because ikuriata bakela they can lose with sol by na inject posino la nga fam tout that but they wanted me dead at the NISL 3 days boy ko jabi mom be complain and how many pick up your lesson at that time imagine sambalo tango so e borol dinan anim prastama so they took me back to the NIA after natambula natara no kabden sambaje that day ngalla jele the following day they took me back to the cell I have to do another tapale pour galem bon nanje ngam wo franc pour ngam banka sino pour mbalo yi yem bon nanje sa yem bola la defense no you understand and while I was in the cell there was this Dabo Lamin Dabo ane tara TRRC was a good guy to me definitely ane tara ane samba TRRC la then nak amon kuja o Kenya and there was a girl called Malong Lamin Dabo I believe he lives in Iramba Mama Fong Lamin Dabo he was OC special operations at the NIA after Kabring Bori Nyola Bori Botaje Bori Bojam Botaje Lamin Dabo was one time OC special operations they were giving me tea to drink and in Bintu one girl called Bintu nka fire Bintu invest in fact when I left the NIA nka call her for some time after na telephone tinya tare then after manala when I stopped reporting there so manala they were giving me tea to drink and one CD something they were nice people to me ningal kuriata moldo fe to be quite honest mo yalo ning Kaabefo we are going to say it as it is akera nyame mba fola wala nyam you understand so ina rambori nanje nata light detention wala from on the 4th to on the 18th after that I release after 1 week I have to go and face an exam but I failed a particular subject in that exam in MBI because there was no time for me to study that is statistic and what time namuso so kono bala at one point I was able to facilitate prayer na in Jubeje with one of my friends called Musa Baji he now works at GNPC wala na haji kan Jube and dani wo fana dani mbebola na seloto a phone was smuggled to me. I called one of my friends called Mustafa Boja. He is one of my best friends, you know. Ka fire call ni bekeri barkana wore kute kelantela. I boy man kay buñ waxe ne da nga bëgg def coup d'état man lo def ma jaar. Nga ko Mustafa I am in the cell as I speak to you. A phone is smuggled to me in the cell near court. So near and trebe tila janka fania foite. Ndele bata kono. Nga ko kana wore nteka domoro ke phone kono e fa ngalla. Mbuka wore fa. So they brought me to the NIA fenko ni nakasa. Reception mbije 2 weeks after in bail nkaraka report last time I followed the very day I realized that Kimbra me allegation kente ye do ko jara as a driver that was the day na call be rapport ngom fama ko I will never report to the NIA and books yankuba baji the former NIA that call books na nyini ka any deal I'm going to kick his ass and say na muta sembo ka en tribal ta to the media la secret therefore I told all the secrets to my father Yes. Nyule mo kurumati. And what time while I was at the end, I men jana dimi wala we can wala ni mo limbe la ko diamuka mbuka niji. They were going out at a Yankuba using their boys started corner, spreading the information that until after Kurita Kela, until after Jerabaji to me Rafana. Lying against me in Gambia. Ke fanke din kendolki boy kujabe. Ke fanke din kendolti. Tem ndelem lafta yaji me kudeta ndelem di kurumoti what time. Spoiling my tarnishing my image. Tarnishing my image what time. Allah kanyimba Kaabefo radio ente mako bakale. Because nga kujamale ko fit jana baji kabri adole astar ala fol ko aha abantale ñul bente kulale asime ñawonya nte bitala studio fana nga ko laba bar ñul bar ñu jana baji wañal fo dunya fa yalon ko akuriyata bakel yawna they were lying when actually itole mo krumolti dim krumolti jana baji Suleiman baji call karapa bojang janko o e jangone I don't know ani yanko baji call books itole mo krumolti wo time. When I was the patriotic citizen who wanted to save Yemen and save the nation. This is why it is high time for me to come. Ka for ye kuria minke kayaji mala masakuna tinya kamol mutake tajiriya ke kilimbale kayaji me to use. Wala na it's high time tengana jang ka for. I am not afraid of anything. Janabaji let him go to the any media and challenge.
So ngale ne ko you don't want me to inject you wala na lamin tambas awas min Kaabefo radio na pour que senyandi ke fu ko safuno e ko mandin ko safuno buka fon kuno afon e muro buka fon lino a molle ke la beti afo molle ke la kuofo lamin tambas awas min Kaabefo radio nyin ke radio de radio mi alon ko e kamin fo hiase dease kari ko ten no rumo no speculation ngamo e kari la fa buka ko nyama chokori do fanga dia wolo dale kono ifo le ba fo le nyininka itata kul minna ya sana dunia be ya moy del la moy lalle ba joj la ya lon ko muneketa itela selo kono munekete tribe sofane sol min kono ka dum be nyame nyanta ka dol dundi nanne ambe kansulo wato kono le kansulo dol be kol kan nyininka ko nyanta kan dundule man dundi ku dol be ko ma miyalon ko nyanta ka bole tonya jermadi mariama be korontoren kada sunkaro anin kudola tonya mbela hakota ka ibe siring banniyaji watodol fanan ka jam fande ni ma jam fande kamel duni programme kono nim botan tata fon kombe dunna sunkaro banda abe sialam bulle kolbina tambilam abe lana tambilam bulola le ntine be sotana no wala yatinna nse batata nga profito wala nan ko e kon sodo mandi ngata kadum be dunna fanal min kono ya jabal HIV street men o mambang TRRC fe nyamal fo ya jamela ko miala ko manyaka man futa tema sa kon sabang so kiskisro ni modul fana na diamol bina kanne sol baji ni yankuba baji da ko fana bina kan so ndefo ko min bente ko to fon asiata ndefo ko nde ko ndingo fon ta tala no the pressure is much more bare men kala domandi jandimbe jam fala domandi pa senso ngeni ka ko son dandanna ay bakala ni simple ansalati malla fi asia pour addition se rapport no ko mo ni diamu ngata because alkalo mialon ko badana babylon ala manyo kusoro mialon ko 2-3 days last time la faka dundino amankeno so bifana amunyi da rab kala 3 minutes ti I stop ninna next Sunday adana dam nga continue pour at least momo se fanna so be mi fola because nyanda ka fanna le moy ngi la moy okay mben nyine kala ko mi na follow ila mi en jahal ita manke security officer ita manke kantara bungoti ita manke amiyoti manke sojero munane ten han ko foka yayi
baraga fere boko jabe hanko fonna na penko ite lafta diamo le sia
ani de mo fe ko niaje ngi nyinin ka ye jefo bari ko bitara state house han ko fo be bulu jelo jahala kam da ko han ko han sign imabula de because mi en jahali wo han ko kilu ngoni la fi la hajo tinya bari yalla nin dolo ni be han ko fo landa suhon ba han say mention de ni han ko kilu ngobe yayla
no wo tam dani me arrest la dan ni han ko fo dun ka state house
okay
dani me arrest la
okay o point do
dan be arrest
okay sign kabiri futa da airport galbe jibe gan gal ko ime suute at that time ne bolede ite hakilo kono ko di gal ma mere ko ite hakilo kono ko di gal ma ite nata kuudi tala wala ite you want to plot something
no
yemude molla jeri nya kono kabiri kede jibe mun ka du itala mind kono because it's a strange ite kada lu ndongo di bukeje jam so ke jibe ni nya minna ni te ba passive la iba read la ite ba woli ke jibe ni mu nya sifal
and safono ni men jube wala dat siakati because he knows I am close to Esa Baji mi menon at the Kanela farm garage and Esa Baji ka fa chaku from Tambakuna he knows I am very close to so atela long akan jube monela maybe afanam asikeno yalo anyata fola senior askeno anin jena bayi le be kuriya ke kam pour ka Esa Baji